There we go. Yeah, I think we're live. Where's the camera? There you are. Hello. What's up, guys? How's it going? How is it going? Wednesday. What's up? Good to see you guys. All up here in chat. It's 1800. We wait. You don't have to wait. I'm here. I'm here, baby. We are here for an introduction to Star Citizen for all of the good people out there who are looking for it. Anybody who might be interested in playing the game, learning more about the game, yada 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 yada. You know how it goes. Sorry, I'm just getting the last of my little startup stuff that I got to do here. All right, so couple new things today. First, we got chat going on. It's working correctly, so now you can see all of people chatting. Wonderful, wonderful. Second, just like you said, take a shot every time I do a new player's guide. Let's just call this a new player's guide, yeah, and let's say everybody take a shot. In fact, let's take a few. Let's just, we're gonna be playing Star Citizen for a few hours. Let's take a few shots, yeah? Let's get ourselves started early. Oh, that's tea, but it's good. It is good. How you doing today, though? Summer Yeti, good to see you. Anno, how's it going? Dr. Bucket Face, my man. Vagabond, what's up, dude? Voidy, hello to South Africa. How's it going? Good day to my toes, boys. So Tomato is the new person? I am the new person. I'm about to learn Star Citizen. I want you guys to tell me everything there is to know. You're gonna teach me. You're gonna teach me. You're gonna literally show me how to play the game because I don't know how. And that's all we'll do today. Am I reading Twitch or YouTube chats or just both? I'm reading both, my friend. Check it out. Ta-da! Now I can see you both. I'm drinking some chai tea, by the way. Good old chai tea, a little bit of milk. I'm trying to get off of black tea, but I fell in love with chai tea while I was in Turkey. And now I'm doing a real bad job of getting off of it. Working on it, though. Ooh. Oops. Gotta keep viewership up here as well, though. Hey, you could say that. I mean, Twitch is Twitch. Twitch is, you know... I don't know. Twitch is a weird beast. I'm actually considering opening up a stream on Facebook. We'll see. We'll see. At least the Stream Elements bots work on Twitch. That's kind of the problem I have with YouTube right now. We'll see if we can get that fixed, though. I'm working with Stream Elements back and forth. We've been messaging. There'll be another free flight in the next 3 months. Probably, yeah. I'm thinking there might be one next month. You're waiting to get money to buy a starter pack. Yeah, Diego, I would say check back and see in about a month's time, about mid-February or so. They might have a free flight around then. If not, then definitely a few months later. May. April or May. You watched my Javelin and Idris cinematic yesterday? Dude, that is from back in the day. That's like almost 2 years old now. Good times. That was the first time we got to see those ships. Twidget! Hey man! You enjoyed the Corsair interview? You've been on Atmo crew helper for a long time. Great to see Corsair putting himself out there. It's fantastic. I'm really glad that Corsair has really grown into this sort of leadership position. He's taken that, you know, you guys have expanded it to Atmo Esports, and he's doing something big with it. And he's doing the rounds too, you know, he's getting the name out there. I like it. Twidget, I'm actually, are you helping with the rally this year? I might actually need your help then. I already reached out to Corsair, but he's a busy guy. I don't want to overload him, so I might need to talk with you, but let me know. You will not mod a third chat? A third chat? Don't worry, I'll moderate this one. I think that works. Please stay away from Facebook. I can't handle that website at all. Well, lucky enough, I will also still be doing YouTube and Twitch. I won't move to Facebook. I would just be utilizing it. And you know, I don't like Facebook either. I try not to use their products, but Your boy also needs to eat. The more places we can stream, the more likely it is that we'll be able to make a living sooner than later. Joey, what up with the shout out to YouTube? We're about to have some classic chat battles now. YouTube chat versus Twitch chat. I'm not gonna lie, YouTube chat has a lot to live up to in terms of like building the culture around the streaming. I'm starting to get the vibe, the different vibe between YouTube and Twitch, and I'm not gonna lie, I like the YouTube vibe more, but I gotta see if it's consistent, you know? I like the talks we've been having on YouTube though. You guys are awesome. Yeah, that was the Invictus launch week video. Did I know that SC Leaks is now shut down? I know they've renamed to Pipeline. I believe it was because they are... the leaks business is not a sustainable one anymore, unfortunately. By the way, I know we're talking a lot to chat and like having conversations. I'm just getting us out of the city and up into space. We're actually going to take a look at some of the new derelicts that have been brought into, well, I mean, one of the new derelicts, if we can find it, that have been brought into the game as of the PTU last. No, my... What the... Mikhail, what the hell, dude? Bruh, I'm sorry, what? Am I reading this right? What the actual tits? Dude, I'm sorry everybody. I didn't mean to freak out that much. He just dropped 100 subs. He just dropped 100 subs in Twitch chat. Why? Jesus Christ. I mean, thank you. Wowzers, dude. We had a sub goal? Oh my God. Bruh. Sorry, I don't normally lose it, but that's a lot. That's a big number, man. Dude, did you just drop more? I'm sorry, did you just drop another 100 subs? I'm confused. My what? Dog. You lost me. My brain stopped working. I'm sorry guys, I swear I'm not making such a big deal out of this stuff, but this is Jesus. Literally. Wow. All right, yeah. Okay, let me explain to you guys why that's a big deal. We're on the cusp of getting an apartment. We're like a month away from getting an apartment, and that might have just moved us up. That could have just moved us up to like, I mean, I don't want to put any dates out, but I honestly think that could have just done a freaking ton to help us. Thank you. Wow. Dude, thank you so much. That's crazy. Sorry for such a big, such a huge detour to the stream. I haven't even switched to the actual game yet. My bad. I'm all over the place, guys. Sorry, I'm a sloppy tomato right now. Woo, my heart. Ah, dude. Mick, I don't know where your burst of kindness and support came from. I mean, I do know you're just a good person. You've always been around. You've always been supporting and hanging out. But thank you. Yeah. Love your content, so I try to get here as much as I can. Not able to support you often, so rare times I can get here. I like to support. Dude, you support me just by like coming into the game and playing with us and chatting and stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to 200 subs. But honestly, thank you so much. I've never not felt the love, so I appreciate you, man. Jesus, you guys are awesome. Twidget, thank you for the offer of help, man. I do have a Twitch channel, yeah. As you know. God, I'm like getting a headache. My head hurts in the back here. It's like one of those headaches you get when you smile too much. Anybody ever had that? Like you go to a party and you have to smile and talk to people for too long. Jeez. Might have just given me like some semi-permanent brain damage with that, dude. Holy crap. I missed like 4, 5, 6 different people hopping into chat here for the first time. Pseudo Nix, how you doing, fans? Rob, let's play. Brad, Aaron's, how's it going? Good to see you. Red, my good friend. I keep seeing your logo, by the way, and it feels like a cross between the Five Guys logo and the Red Camera logo. And it's killing me, it's throwing me off, because those two don't compute. They also don't commute. They don't go to work together, but they don't compute. Prophet, thank you for joining the garden. Welcome to this good old group of people who dropped 100 subs. I can't believe that. I'm gonna write a letter to my grandma. Oh my god. What's his party? Don't know if you saw it after the big sub thing, but I definitely assist you with the Atmo thing. Thank you. If Corsair hasn't gotten back to me by the end of the sub, I'll reach out to you, Twitch. Can I call you Twidge? For some reason, I have a real problem with shortening people's names to one syllable, even if they're like not obviously supposed to be shortened to one syllable. I don't know why. Now I'm a space tomato with gold leaf. Dude, whenever this might speak badly towards our culture, or maybe my college life, or I don't know, but whenever I see gold leaf now, I just think of alcohol that has gold leaf in it. It's like there's so many other things. Everyone calls you Twidge. Well, that works. Perfect. The only syllable, though, the one syllable thing is fine as long as you don't call me Buck. Do you not like Buck? Not a very English name, is it? Well, maybe it is. Actually, I don't know. I have no authority in that space. Let's get out of here. All right, so I named this an introduction to Star Citizen, and I meant that to be sort of like a calling out to anybody who might come across the... Alright, I'll just call you Face then. Anybody who might come across the thumbnail, who might come across the stream, and is like mildly interested in Star Citizen. Maybe you've only heard about Star Citizen one time. Maybe you've never seen Star Citizen before, or maybe you know plenty about it, but you just want to hear more. Essentially, I wanted this stream to kind of be a place where we could all chat about the basics, about the fundamentals, about why people even play Star Citizen, and introduce some new players to the game. The goal of this chat today, guys, is to find at least 5 people. No, that's too much. At least 3 people who have never seen this game played, and get them to open up and chat. You guys think we can do it? What do you think? I'm MP to you right now. You're on YouTube, Discord, Gilded, Twitch, the usual places. You also crew for Uncle Funk Machinima. Huh. Oh man, we were supposed to make that video together, me and Uncle Funk. Amanda, the Tomato Lorian, and things just got busy. Shifty, how's it going, man? Good to see you. One of the newest Patreon supporters. Thank you so much, man. The disrespect. The guy in 18 was called Face. You are now Face. I mean, what else am I supposed? Doc? I guess I could call you Doc. That's like, I don't know. That feels like I would call somebody who is a doctor that Doc, you know? You wanted to know, how does the new Argo transport ship fly? Pretty sure it's like a brick, if I remember correctly. You got like 20 people to play this game. I don't want to get people to play this game. I'm actually I'm pretty strongly opposed to pushing people to play the game. I just like to inform people about it. I don't care if they buy in or not. I just want more people to know what's actually going on. I'm like just constantly. I'm constantly frustrated at the fact that I can't have. All right, this is no offense to the Star Citizen community at all. None whatsoever. In fact, I'm sure plenty of you guys feel this way. I love the Star Citizen community, but I am so annoyed with the fact that I can't have normal conversations about this game outside of the community. I want to talk to people who haven't been in the game, you know? Like, I want to talk to people like I would talk to them about Starfield. Tons of people don't know about Starfield. I want to like open the topic to them and be like, hey, listen to this and listen to what they're doing here and listen to what they've done with this and blah, 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 and all this stuff, and have them just be like, oh yeah, that sounds interesting. That reminds me of this game, or that sounds interesting. I might like to do that, blah, 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 all that kind of jazz, you know? But with Star Citizen, if you try to start a conversation in like any other gaming forum that's not a Star Citizen forum, it just devolves into nonsense. And I'm so tired of that. So I just want to help to like inform more people as much as I can. And if I can make a living doing that, then I'll do it. Granted, that's not all I'm going to do, but you know, it helps. Whoa. There are a lot of traps for SC for new players. I find without a good "this is how to start" video, a lot of players will get in and be lost and give up. Right, yeah. Getting into this game blind is like, oh boy. Rough. Real rough. Okay, so we're gonna just, did I not put my, okay. So what we're gonna do is, I didn't even have to fly up here, this was dumb. We're gonna go to Magda first. Does anybody know what moons these wrecks are on? Are they on specific ones? I've watched YouTube videos about it and your videos, of course, but I haven't played it. That's why I came to the stream to learn more. Ooh, nice. Okay, well, there's one. Instead of getting an apartment, have you considered doing a loan, buying a small bit of property, and buying a nice micro house? Probably eager to get on your own. We don't know where we're gonna live. That's the thing. Like, our whole thing with buying an apartment is literally just so that we can learn, like, where we've been married for over 3 years now, and we still haven't been able to live on our own. We haven't gotten to actually explore what we want to do as in terms of like living, you know. So we kind of want to just get an apartment now, just so that we can figure that out and then look for a house. SC's not ready for new players. No, it's not. Join me at SC, can mutually suffer. They should just wait for a more finished experience if a game in active development with bugs isn't for them. Yeah. It's definitely a... the wreck should be tied to missions. I saw that, but I couldn't find any of them. It's definitely not a ton to jump into this game as a casual player. So I saw that they were attached to a few different types of missions. I've got them up here. They are attached to missing crew, black box, cargo retrieval, and time delivery. I believe those are all investigation missions though, right? So do I have to take this first one in order to unlock the rest of them? Anybody know about that? Doesn't help that the trailers for this game also give it a sense of being a more complete game than an alpha experience. They do. Granted, I don't blame them for marketing it as what they should, which is like, you know, the perfect product that it wants to be. I do think that they need to be more careful about the messaging on the trailers themselves. Like maybe say not at the beginning, not representative of actual gameplay. The game is still in development, something like that. Welcome to chat, Disco. Welcome to our good friend Disco Fountain. So I'm not, yeah, nobody's giving me the other mission types. All have an intro mission. I really don't want to do a cave mission as a intro. Are we sure about this? I guess we might as well just do it, huh? We're all just talking anyways. I'm gonna get a ship that is not valuable. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna make sure I have none of my equipment. That's also what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna go find this person in the bottom of the cave and then just kill myself, yeah? Like normal things to do in a cave. And in the meantime, is my head tracker not working? It's like working very... No, it's definitely not working. Pisces? Hey man, don't insult the Pisces like that. Come on now. It's one of the most important ships in the game. Yo, Toby, where you at? Where you at? What it do, Toby? Why aren't you tracking my eyeballs? You hate going into caves, especially on low gravity planets? Yeah, caves suck. Honestly, caves are cool, but like the experience in them sucks right now because of traversal, and glitches. Oh, hey, look, Toby advertises Star Citizen on their front page now. Good for them. Are we not calibrated? Preview my gaze. It definitely is working. Are you guys seeing this on Twitch? Does the outline show up? Is it just not working in Star Citizen for whatever reason? Come on. Why aren't you tracking me? Maybe it ruined my key bindings. No, it's not showing up on Twitch? That's weird. Well, that doesn't make any sense. This song is dope. Is this my song? Oh, I'm listening. Oh, crap. Yeah, this is sick. I'm gonna save this. Saved to playlist called Kicking It. Kicking It. All right, let's see if this works. It's definitely previewing. I'm not sure why it's not showing up on Twitch for you guys. That's annoying. And it's not working in the game either. Oh well. Let's land. Let's land and get this mission underway, shall we? You've heard about Star Citizen before. Is it a scam? It is. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Don't approach it. See, they have this weird scam thing going on where they like offer you this game, and they're making the game currently. So like it's not complete, right? But if you keep playing it, you run the risk of getting angry. And so because you know, like you had to play it, right? So like when you play it, you're scammed. So, you know, that's how it works. Like I'm scamming right now. What works on YouTube? Oh, the no, that was the overlay on my computer. I was wondering if it works. There's like a Twitch plugin that makes it show up for Twitch without showing up on my computer. What I was turning on, this is all like this shows up on my own screen, which obviously I don't need. Please don't put that on my screen, thank you. I do use it sometimes when I'm playing Halo, because it lets me see how bad I am. Like, it's actually pretty cool if you're playing a Halo or you're playing a game and you're recording the screen and you go back and watch how you play. It's actually pretty easy to improve yourself. If you like stick to fixing the things that you see, it's not hard to get better at games using the eye tracker. Because you realize a lot of the reason that you mess up, especially in fast games like the FPS games, is because you're just looking in the wrong place. Because you suck. No, that's just me. Mick, I can't believe you pushed us to the sub goal. God, dude. Unbelievable. You're a good guy. Thanks for the work. I can feel that. Thank you for your work. I appreciate that. Thank you for saying so. Just try not to be a dick. At the very least, right? Try not to be a dick and try to be as truthful as possible. Yeah, I've definitely lost plenty of friends. My first job, I mean, I had to become a YouTuber for this game because I lost my first engineering job. They were like, hey, I hear you're playing that Star Citizen game. We've heard about that. Big scam. Big scam. Well, gotta watch out for it. It's like that one brand. What was that brand? Nikola? Oh, yeah, it sounds like Nikola. Or, who's that other guy? Oh, Bernie Madoff. Looks like you're caught up in one of those scams. Like, that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like, if this is a scam, right? If this whole thing is a scam, the size of it is so small compared to actual scams that still don't get prosecuted for. I mean, I'm not gonna excuse it as if it is a scam. I'm just I'm amazed at the effort that goes into pointing out this being a scam while people are enjoying it, whereas there are other scams that are literally murdering people and getting people killed. You won't hear people breathe a word about. I was just coming in here to get a ship. Why am I running around? Big scams, NFTs, cryptocurrencies, MLMs, Star Citizen. Same category. We're just gonna take an Aurora, honestly. I think for $45, if you scam your friends into joining you, you could get more out of it than a AAA game. To be honest, I don't think, like, I think most people should just avoid playing it and just learn more about it. It's that easy. I'll talk up the game all I want, but when push comes to shove, like, people shouldn't be buying it yet. Well, it's not people who aren't looking for an actual experience like this. Do you even crypto? Believe it or not, I do! I bought some Ethereum back in like 2015. I actually bought a few things. I bought Ethereum, Litecoin, and something else. I bought 3 different things though in 2016. I was on like a solid, I was doing like a recurring investment, like a $10 a week into Ethereum for like a solid year. But after that, I was done. I haven't even touched cryptocurrency in like 3 years. You spent a lot of time watching this game before you became a backer. I wanted to know what you were getting into. I mean, that's the best way to do anything, right? Always look into something before you buy it. We've all bought that, you know, impulse buy off of Amazon that showed up and ended up being crap. It's the same thing. For all you know, Star Citizen could be crap. I could be completely wrong. They could be paying me to say all of this stuff. Don't believe me? do the research yourself. Go look at other people. Go watch other videos. I'm just here to be one source of info. I don't expect people to come in here and believe it, you know, hands down, but I'll add to the storm of voices. One tomat in the wind. The only game you ever felt scammed by was an early access game called The War Z. Oh, The Wars or The War Z? I think the devs are on their 5th iteration of shutdown and name change by now. Eey. Where are we going to? Oh, let me make sure I don't have anything on me, right? We don't want to... Buy a spaceship but don't play the game. Please say Dogecoin. No, never got that. Never got any of the meme coins. As long as we don't have anything on our personal self. Maybe like a med pen, I guess. Med pens. I don't have any med pens. Okay, we're going out there on our own. You got a bit excited for Squadron 42 probably be done in 1 to 2 years, but it's just another presumption from recent reports. Yeah, I mean, I've been guessing somewhere around 2 years from last December. I was thinking holiday 2024, 2023. My engines are off, dude. I can't even stop moving. What do you do in that situation? Like, hey, my engines are broken. I can't stop moving. Don't scan me. How did people say this game is a scam? People say it's a scam because it's taken so long to come to life. The usual dev cycle is 3 to 4 years, and this has been taking... Okay. Let's for all record, and just so that it's out there, the idea of a product being used or being continuously developed or worked on when it doesn't need to be, so that people continue to put money into it, I would consider that to be a scam. But I don't think that's what they're doing. I mean, and really, I guess that just comes down to personal opinion, like whether you think they're trying to make this game or not. I personally think that they are trying to make a game. It wouldn't make sense for them not to. People say that they make more money before the game comes out. I think they'll make more money after the game comes out, to be honest. So it really depends on what you believe in that instance, in that aspect. But I think that is most of the time people who are actually putting any sort of thought into it, that's what they're thinking. That, oh, it's, you know, they're just pushing the development, they're kicking the can down so that people keep pouring money into ships. But like, I don't know. It's so freaking difficult to say that about something, because let's just look at other games like well, let's take Cyberpunk for instance. If they had pushed Cyberpunk 2077 back another 2 years, would people have thought it was a scam because they were taking investor money but continuously delaying the game? Or Beyond Good and Evil 2 being, 13 years now in some sort of production version, or this new game that's coming from Ken Levine, which has been in development for 7 years and doesn't see any end in sight. Like all of these games that are taking a while, if they continuously get delayed, at what point do you say, okay, all right, it seems like they're just taking investor money and running a scam? 10 years? 12 years? 15 years? 20 years? People don't realize things like GTA also took years. Look at GTA 6. Star Atlas does not compare to SC, one of its assets marketplace, and really not a game. Even if it is a scam, as long as I get to play and have fun, I am happy. I'd like them to make the product though. Most MMOs take at least 10 years to make. SC has been in development since 2014 and Cyberpunk took 12 years. I don't know about the Cyberpunk thing, but yeah, Star Citizen is a I mean, it's really simple. It's really freaking simple to understand why it's taken so long. They freaking messed up. They started out with an idea, and the idea was not, it didn't meld with the money they made or the scale that it ballooned into. And so they made a decision, and it basically reset the development of the game. And then they had management issues and stuff. Like, I mean, it's not a mystery that obviously the game is taking a long time to develop, and obviously that's not a great thing, but that doesn't mean it's a scam. It also doesn't mean that the game's gonna fail. That just means that they made mistakes in the past. I think if people can get around that, can like accept that hey, it's possible that things that f up also are successful, then, you know, maybe we can move on and actually talk about the game being developed. Like, imagine if now that the James Webb Space Telescope was launched up in space, we just spent the next 5 months talking about how long it took. God. So this just led me here. Oh, there's the cave. I'm like, where is this cave? To be honest, I think we're at the point where we need to start to consider that games are going to be different from what they've been in the past anyways. Like, we're literally talking about the possibility of living and working in digital space. All right? Like, we're at the foothills of getting to Ready Player One. Can we please not look at games as like some sort of a 5-year chunk of software that is going to come out and be good to go? I'm expecting that we're going to see games that are developed for decades at some point, and we won't call them games because these aren't going to be games in 15 years. It's just like all of the conversations we have that are negative about Star Citizen are all the wrong ones. Why don't we talk about the marketing, or the fact that they keep pushing backers a little bit more, or maybe they seem to be losing a little bit of respect for the backers, or they're taking chances that they shouldn't be for the name of money when they should be thinking more about the health of the game. Why can't we talk about that? I don't know. Sorry, I'm ranting. I'll get off my soapbox. I'm sorry. Let's go find this dead guy, right? Live service games are the future. Why make a new game every year when you can milk a game for 10+ years? Hey, I mean, as soon as they can figure out how to, I mean, I don't know game development, but I'm guessing if they can figure out how to like port games between engine versions, perhaps? Does that sound realistic? See if this mixes things up a little bit. Build on that atmosphere a little bit. No, this is too majestic. Okay. Why is this all so majestic? Why do I sound like I'm in a fantasy? This is supposed to be dark. Foreboding. Sorry, that was weird. How did they decide on these? I mean, this is a cool song, but definitely not what I was looking for. How did they decide on these descriptors? Oh, this is a very cool song. I'm gonna save this. It's got like that freaking beat, you know? Uh-oh, the drop. The drop! No, I'm not down for it, though. All right, let's see. Ooh, poop. This is terrible. I like the slow lounge music you were playing before. What's the track name? Ooh, I don't know. That one's gone. I was flipping through this stuff. I just need to make sure. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any. Oh, you know what? I have perfect music for this. Miguel Johnson, my boy. My dude, my dog. He makes this stuff. All right. Using the ambient voice mod Trox. No, I'm using Artlist. Oh, that's intense. Of course it is, though. So many windows open. Why can't I just have like a normal freaking... I need playlists, guys. Wait, I'm not even getting a waypoint for this guy. How am I supposed to find him? Don't they usually mark the body? You're curious as to what percentage of the original engine makes up Star Engine? I would guess like 10%. Of CryEngine? I would think more than that. They still have a lot of stuff that pops in that says like Cry stuff. See, like Cry animations pop up all the time. You can see on the screen right here. I think they just have a lot of really old code in there for whatever reason. Maybe it's in the rendering engine, I guess. Have I found any trip mines? There are no trip mines in caves, I don't believe. I am not lost in the cave. We're trying to find someone lost in the cave. And the music is not linked to any sort of queue. This is just playing off of my computer. Like, literally out of the folders on my computer. Too many chats to read. It's a lot. You just noticed the whole Weeb thing has been steamrolling the game industry, and at some point there will be more money to be made in China. Well, the hope is that not everybody chases all of the money. The Lumberyard engine is based on the CryEngine as well. Indeed. It's Amazon's modified version of the CryEngine. Oh, I know this. I've made whole videos about this. Could see CIG getting Star Engine to the point they can sell it separately as a development tool, potentially. I think they'll be selling their tech, yeah. Or at the very least, they'll be using this engine for more projects than just Star Citizen and Squadron. So he's definitely not here. I should have brought a flare or something. Or like many flares. SC won't bother. When Lumberyard went open source, that market was basically destroyed. What market? Sharing the engine? I mean, what they've built is like so much bigger than Lumberyard though, yeah? Or at least different. You want a SC Subnautica game? I can't even play Subnautica. Too scary. Go in the settings and turn on Toby, new PTU settings reset. I turned it off and on. It didn't work. Yeah, it's not working. selling the engine, right? There's a lot of time for the game to go off the rails in terms of the art style. I mean, have you seen all of the art that they've... You know that the Destiny looking art is something that they proposed back in 2017. We've already had some pretty strange out of left field armor in the game. That's definitely weirder than the kitty thing, the kitty helmet. I wouldn't expect Star Citizen to stick to very basic and normal forms of cosmetic gear. I think we'll see some pretty wacky stuff. You're not too familiar, but with what they're working on for the back-end tech for servers, I would assume they'd sell that to others as long as Amazon doesn't have any issues with it. Or they could keep it and make more games out of it. Who knows? I mean, if this whole race to build a digital space kind of thing is actually a thing, I could definitely see Star Citizen starting to tiptoe in that direction, or at the very least, CIG. And if they have the tech that allows for you to be able to do multiple worlds more easily without having to start from scratch, then this engine might be super, super valuable for doing something like that in the next couple decades. What is up here? I've never actually seen a cave like this before. Wow, there's a lot of minables here. Holy crap, too bad I don't have a hand mining. Oh my gosh. This is like a stockpile of mineable rocks. Wow. Have you guys seen this before? This is like, there are like 10 mineable rocks all in this one mound. And there's a base, it's almost like there was an actual mining base here. Almost like there is a real story going on here. I'm almost into it enough to make up the story myself, but I really like there to be one. And then this would be where the person's dead body was, because I don't know, they like ran out of food down here trying to mine this stuff. No one does hand mining anymore. I do it when I'm trying to make new videos about hand mining. Could you do a live tutorial on how to upgrade ships cheaper, or help us understand CCU chaining and then slip it and post it on your channel as a separate video? I actually have a video on my channel for CCU chaining. If you look up the game within the game on my channel, I released it last summer. It talks a little bit about that, and it actually links to info runners who will have a lot better info to tell you on that, to be honest. I don't know the pricing and all that kind of stuff very well. I don't buy or trade, or I rarely even look at ships when they're released. What is down here? Is this nothing? Did I just screw myself? Oh, this is a gap underneath the map. I just screwed myself. I'm so dumb. I thought... No. No. Dang it. I thought this was another cavern. You started playing the game 2 days ago and you can already tell this is going to be your main game. You don't mind the bugs at all. Do you have any tips for you? I am currently grinding to a prospector, so I can. My main tip for you, Mai, would be if you started this game 2 days ago, I would group up. I would find somebody to crew up with. I'd find an org to hang out with. I would find some people that you can get out, go run some missions, go do some mining. You'll make money way faster. You'll be able to get your prospector way faster. We have an org. You can join with us. People would gladly help you make money if you'd like to. And if you want, I can take you out for a new player's experience stream if you're comfortable being on the stream and on the video. I could take you out next Monday maybe, and we can play the game together. What cave was I at? Some cave on Hurston. Too bad for me. Let's switch back to like more happy music because this stuff's giving me... This is like making me real nervous. Cut it out. Oh, that was intense. Like, am I a dummy? Oh, I can't see them now. There are missions for... I'm currently on a Mercury Star Runner right now. How did I find Jump Town? Jump Town was fun. It was a fun event, but it didn't feel that special. In that it didn't feel like it was anything other than we went to a as a prepared event that had custom coding, custom objectives, and custom location. It really didn't feel super successful in like differentiating the game. It was an awesome experience. I had a ton of fun with it. And it acted as a really good beacon of activity, but like so could any other outpost, right? Just felt weird. Those illegal monitor missions have gotten a bit harder if you do them often. I see. Okay, that's good to know. It's not bad to be a mercenary. No, you can be a mercenary in this game. You are going after criminals if it's on the general tab. Did I see the article that said SC is coming out in 2027? I bet I bet you could find like an article from 2017 that says that. How's it going, Execute? Didn't have that organic emergent feel to it, but it was fun. Definitely didn't have that sort of emergent feel, no. Felt like a conga line simulator. If they want criminals to be present, they're gonna have to cut back on the punishments, at least during the events. The Congo line wasn't what felt like the issue to me. What felt like the issue was just that it was literally, it's still they just don't have the systems to support it. There's no AI. There's no AI outside. There are no defenses. There's no like there's no organization to the whole thing. It's just land outside, go inside, get the boxes, bring them out. And like there's one way to bring them out. I don't know. I was doing transport mostly when we were playing, so I didn't get to see what happened on the ground, but it basically felt like everything happened in the air. Every single thing that happened in the air, except if somebody was like camping out outside of the perimeter sniping us. So I was like, I'm gonna play the ground team on Friday. I'll be on the ground and get to experience that stuff. But for the most part, it just feels like this could have been replaced by a space station because it's all just ship-based gameplay. And that feels kind of like it really misses the mark when it comes to what Star Citizen stands for, which is a combination of the two. And also, which was what was on the trailer, was like people fighting next to ships and stuff, and that just didn't happen. Like I said, I had fun, but I do hope that we see better implementation of events in the future, and that might actually depend on them just getting some better game systems in. I feel like the outpost should be defended against lawful players. Yeah, the lawful version of that game, of that event, might not have been the best for creating more gameplay. Where the freak? Have no tractor beams, no medical equipment. Honestly, this is a pretty bad decision. Maybe Jump Challenge should have been in game with maybe 2 or 3 entries. Could have used more entries, yeah. Did I see that Morph is over 10K referrals now? If it was only the base $40 per person, he has gotten $400,000 in referral money to CIG. If you pull up the referrals rewards, they actually have at the bottom that there are more rewards coming in the future. I think it's been like that since the referral system was introduced. Yeah, they say there are more rewards coming in the future, but like, come on. Maybe there will be, but I don't think there are. That's crazy though. That's a ton of freaking referrals. I'm surprised at how quickly my referrals have sped up in the last year. I mean, that's probably been one of the biggest signs to me that the player base is growing really quickly. Tomato hasn't read the article. I was editing. I literally sat in front of the computer and edited for 8 hours straight yesterday. It was a lot. The good news is I went from being behind to kind of almost being ahead. And the video that is supposed to release to you guys, or has been supposed to release to you guys for the last few days, should come out tomorrow. I'm so sorry. Seriously, everybody, I'm very sorry about how late this video is. Won't happen again. You still can't swim in DayZ, yet that's been out over 10 years. Well, you know what they say about swimming. Gold standard for your character is not done yet, so Squadron 42 will need all character interaction before they can even launch it. Swimming may be the last factor. I mean, I hope swimming's not a super important feature for this game. So are we just gonna like fly around and see if we can find one of these? Because you can't actually scan for derelicts yet, right? I really hope that's something that they would have done. If they're bringing derelicts into the game, they need to create ways for us to find this stuff. If they actually just want us to, you know, I might make a video about that actually. If they just want us to find these new cool exploration areas by finding missions and waypoint markers, then what's the point? It's a lot of minables here though. The article that's making the rounds right now is an example of what Tomato was talking about earlier. There was no new information in it at all. It's always some article. It It was an interesting read, but people are reading way too much into it. Did they mention dates or something? Why do people think that we have 5 years? I mean, I'm not, I wouldn't all be surprised if we had 5 years until Star Citizen was in any way ready for mass consumption. That sounds about right to me, but why are people in disagreement on it? The community in this game is incredibly helpful, yeah. We have to be. This game's freaking confusing. When they show how big mining reserves get discovered and how Quanta will interact and also players, it looks cool. Yeah, it'll be nice when that happens. Can't wait for some actual. My main problem is with this game. Not main problem. I'm sorry. One of the big problems I have with this game, or struggles that I have while playing this game, is it never feels like anything has logic behind it. Like, I never know what to expect. Should I expect that because there is an abandoned mining base here, there should be more criminals nearby? Should I expect that because there's I don't know, because the Hurston area has less weapons that I'll get paid higher for my combat jobs? Like, nothing really feels logical yet. Some of CIG's plans for the next 5 years. It's the kind of article that wouldn't get any sort of traction outside of the information drought that we're in right now. Fair. That's definitely fair. That's actually a really good point, Vagabond. There's so much stuff to mine around here. Sheesh. Where's our outpost? Lord Skippy, you said that these things were all near outposts, right? How near? There's the first interview and then a lot of bad journalism. How did a hit piece out of it? I'll tell you what, guys, I've been calling for the press to reach out so I could do more stories and stuff and try and get more information out about Star Citizen. So far, hasn't been going too great, but I did have a interview with a university professor, University of Pennsylvania, last week. We talked a little bit about Star Citizen in the community and CIG overall, so people are interested. There's more serious interest coming out, and I think if we keep putting, you know, opening up to the outside like that for people to come and like make an article or something, they will. It'll happen. People are gonna recognize at some point that there's like a game being made here. Check out the personal tab. You have to run to the grocery store. Alright, man, no problem. Thanks for modding, dude. Here's an investigation. Appointment with Ruto. Maintenance? No, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Just wish they'd give you the listed version of, yeah, of the travel destinations. God, can't wait for the map system rework. I'm in the PTU right now. What missions should you start with as a noob? I'd do some delivery missions. Get used to your ship. Get used to the game. Just get a feel for it. Don't worry about making money. You'll get there. But doing some delivery missions, I think, will help you get a nice, non-intense understanding of the game. Tightlines, how many times have you played? Rather, how many times have you seen somebody play? They do referral events, though. Can play for free, yeah. Sorry if this has already been asked, but what has the newest patch brought to the game? What's the most exciting thing to you? To be honest, it hasn't brought much to the game. Brought new hover tech. Brought new derelicts. Jesus. What else did it bring? It brought some laser mines. Brought a new dynamic event. Honestly though, that's just about it. It really wasn't much. It was not a great update. It was mainly for bug fixing and just recovering from 3.15. Most interesting thing to me is the derelicts, but really, and I actually have the video I'm putting out this week to subscribers, sorry, to supporters, and I'll use this as a chance to plug a little bit. I make exclusive videos for everybody who supports the channel, whether you're a YouTube channel member or you are a Patreon member. You will get 2 exclusive videos on YouTube, long form, full-length videos every month. And this new one does actually get into a little bit of the discussion as to why things like this derelict edition kind of disappoint me. But we'll go into more detail with that. But that's what interests me most from this edition, from this update. See you later, Shadow Spectre. Do you find it difficult to be a creator who is dependent on somebody else's product? I imagine it's harder to make interesting videos in information droughts like now, for instance. Well, I've never been a content creator that makes other stuff, so this is all I know. But as of right now, I have no problem with the content drought. If I was up to full speed, I'd be pumping out videos. I've got plenty of ideas and opinions. My videos don't depend on the current news in Star Citizen. I don't really, I mean, I cover the news, but that's not my focus. My focus is explaining the game. So I have, you know, 3, 4, 5 different scripts that all I need to do really is get the B-roll for, and I can still put them out. Because I have videos that I'm talking about, let's see, I have scripts about ship sales. I have scripts about hovercrafts. I have scripts about problems with starter ships. Trying to think, I have a big script that I wrote, I think it was 2 years ago now, that I still haven't made into a video. It's called Missions Cannot Be Straightforward. And it's this whole like breakdown of how missions should be simple tasks that are always interrupted by non-simple things because of the quantum system. It's a good script, but I don't have the information to publish it with confidence yet. So I'm never at a loss of content with something like Star Citizen. I also think that in the future, Star Citizen content will primarily be narrative and gameplay based, and less news based as we get more things to do anyways. But I'll show you guys one of the little hovercraft reworks right now. Since we're looking for derelicts anyways, we can go do it on a hovercraft. Why would it have more information? CIG gives us all they know every week. While I agree to the most extent, I will say this: CIG has put out information and articles that I really feel they should have given to us personally, like as a post on the comms link or something. And that's part of the reason that I'm kind of, I sometimes talk about the fact that I feel CIG is starting to lose some respect for backers. When they announced that they wanted to expand to 1,000 employees in the Manchester area or whatever, and open a new studio and all of that stuff, let me ask this: who in chat found out directly from CIG, and who in chat found out from a press release? Because I only saw it in a press release, and I feel like the backers should be getting more direct communication than that, even if it's at the same time, just as a gesture. They need filler missions until people start coming back to the office. Content creators are saving this game beyond expectations. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that they would create new missions just to keep people busy for a month. They do this every year. It's just January is a slow year. It's a small year. We had dynamic events in February, April, May, July. I want to say September, October, and December of last year. One of the higher-ups mentioned that CIG would feel like they were running a huge MMO by saying 2027. Sounded to me like a remark made out of context and wrapped into another context by the article author. I mean, it's, yeah. It sounds kind of like one of those, like, comments that you make. Like, I'm hoping that Space Tomato Gaming is a self-fulfilling and successful company. It should be in that position around by July. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna wait till July to make that. But I feel safe saying that. Could take 5 years though. I honestly, Star Citizen taking 5 years to get to a release date sounds completely reasonable. Original article was an interview with the COO. I am so behind on chat. I'm gonna catch up a bit here. I keep forgetting there's 2 chats to keep up with. Think we get a new vertical slice for Squadron 42? I don't think they're gonna give us anything else for Squadron 42. Wasn't the new studio mentioned in the monthly report a few months ago? Might be tripping, I don't know. No, they didn't mention the studio expansion in any monthly reports. He found out on the Astropub. He showed the article on CIG's website. So they did release it on their website at the same time? Was that the announcement that they made to the public? Or was that a specific announcement for investors and backers? What is this? What is playing? This isn't... Ah, God, YouTube music. YouTube music does this where they just continue. Like if you play an album, they'll just autoplay it onto the next album. How to turn off autoplay? There we go. Don't do that. It's rude. Hello, VertK. How are you? Training for Daymar? No, I'm trying to find some derelicts, you know? And also, we're just kind of... We're checking out the hover tech. Whee! Oh, that is a leap. Whoa! $360. Hell yeah, let's go. Perfect landing. Can I freaking finish it off with the no scope? Come on now. Whoa! All right. So, probably not gonna find any derelicts at this speed. But this is fun. This is way more fun than it used to be. Uh-oh. Yeah, this is way better than it used to be. Daymar is a much better moon for this than Magda, I'll tell you that. Whee! I feel like I'm pod racing. Just not as fast. I'm having fun. I don't like the sound of SC becoming branded as scam. It might be a wishful, ambitious game, but in terms of playability, it is fun. This is what is important. I mean, that's fair. I think like Anno said, most journalists are giving it some chance, but like they're still being a little weird about it. Is anyone else scared Squadron 42 is in critical condition? I feel like they're hiding it because they have nothing to show. I mean, if they were hiding it because they had nothing to, at the very least, they have an updated version of what they've already shown us, right? I think the possibility of it being, I think it's really going to come down to your own confidence in what you've been seeing. Nobody will be able to convince anybody that Squadron 42 is actually being made because nobody has any proof. It's really going to come down to what you think of CIG, if they're telling the truth, and if you trust them based on what they're doing with Star Citizen. Personally, they've proven to me that they can write, they can animate, they can create set pieces, and they can make pretty stuff. So I do believe that Squadron 42 at the very least exists, and that they have something to show for it. But I doubt it plays very well. Can you hit anything on this planet and actually die? Probably a giant boulder, I would say. But I'm trying to avoid giant boulders. Whoop. Whoa! Oh, that was sick. That was... I can't believe I didn't hit anything there. Wowzers. I do not use dual stick. Ooh. How far away am I? Oh, I got 11 kilometers away already? Is Lord Skippy gone? He was my only guide as to where these... Ow! He's my only guide as to where these, derelicts are. I should stop watching YouTube vids and take my Cuddy Black out. Haven't since last year except to redo my HOTAS profile. Cuddy Black's a good ship to have. Whoa! Let's make our way back to the ship. How about we take a look at some basic missions, yeah? Since this is still technically an introduction to the game. Let's head back there. Let's get a couple boxes. Let's deliver some goods. Can you carry anything on this vehicle? Yeah, I think you could put a... Actually, can you? Ow! Can you? I think you just put a box, or it might just be a person on the back. There we go. Press F4. It looks like there's some containers back there. They might be heat exchangers, but they might be something in the back there that you can... Ow! Sheesh. Dark and damp UK. Are you guys getting a lot of rain there? Oh! Oh my god! I didn't hit any of those buildings. Lord bless me. I'm saved. All right. How about we load this thing in the ship though, yeah? Let's take it with us. Oh, ouch. Oof. Oh! Okay. All right. We're good. Gonna lower it down to the ground here a little bit. Can you do that? Yeah, of course. Vehicles inside of vehicles? Shoo. We good, yo. That's what this game is all about. Kind of. To some extent. I feel like using grab vehicles would be fun when trying to planet mine. Just dropping off people. A hovercraft miner would be really cool. What profession do I prefer? Ultimately, exploration. But that's really hard to do in the game right now because they're not including the needed mechanics. Oh, somebody asked earlier about the 890 jump. Somebody spending... That guy that spent a year to earn 3 million AUEC to buy an 890 jump just to lose it on next release. What do you think about that? Sounds pretty crappy to me. What's the key I'm looking for? There we go. But that seems not bad. I mean, a year to get 3 million AUEC is incredibly slow. Could probably make that back in a couple weeks if you meet up with a group. Yeah, we're rocking the Star Runner right now. A second person on the back of the Dragonfly holding a box? I don't know about that one. Now you're flirting with fire now. Currently in the MSR, the additional scanner room does nothing. Completely useless. Looks pretty though. Why don't we pick something up for the Ling family? They gotta pick up here on Daymar anyways. So this is one of the really basic missions. You'll notice that I'm not getting paid much for this, and it's also incredibly simple. It's 1 pox. It's right here. It's nothing too crazy. That is because this is a certification. I'm basically trialing with this family to do the to do the deliveries for them. After I'm done, then they'll start to open up the missions for me. I will have a designated reputation with them that will show up here, and we'll be able to work our way up through their organization and make more money and get more perks as we do more missions. What's my gym routine? I don't have one. I don't save days for days. I do pull workouts, push workouts, legs, core, and I usually mix those up in different ways. They meant 32 million. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. I mean, that still sucks. 32 million is a pretty decent amount of money. How did they lose it? Like, did they get the 890 jump right before the wipe, or did it just get deleted from their profile or something? Why are you not a green tomato? A green tomato on YouTube? You know what? I just realized I can't even see the YouTube chat stuff. Access, are you a channel member? There's no new Rex on Daymar. Where are the Rex, Skippy? It was wiped. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense then. No, you are an org member. Oh, I see. The green tomatoes on the chat are YouTube channel members. Org members get their own love on the Discord server, where we put you through forced labor. Where we force you to deliver Benny's noodles and to repair our Drake ships, which is just a never-ending task. If somebody spent a year earning credits to buy a ship, they also spent a year playing the game, which is the point. High tech. You make some good points. They got a year of content out of that. Although they didn't get their reward at the end of that year, which kind of sucks, but tis the bummer that is an alpha. Still not entirely certain why wipes need to occur. Like, I get that they need to clear up data, but a ship in your game should only equate to 1 or 0 on their servers if you have it, which is a single bit of information. So the wipes have changed. They used to be that the entire game got wiped, but they split it into 3 different parts because I think specifically what you're talking about. Sometimes they need to wipe one thing, but like it doesn't need to do all of that kind of stuff. So they've narrowed it down a little bit to be like, hey, we can wipe your wallet, we can wipe this ship, or we can wipe these items. That way people can keep those ships, even if everything else is getting wiped. So that might be what they're doing now. Why make a single player game in an MMO? That's like playing a single player game in World of Warcraft. I feel like every minute in the game is not progressing anything in the main game. What do you mean a single player game in an MMO? It's not single player. I mean, Elite Dangerous, I guess, kind of does that, where you can play in private servers. Is that what you mean? Should take your dragonfly out to the javelin wreck on Daymar. Yeah, we could do that. Once we deliver this box, why not? Do a little sightseeing. I believe zero of this story. Nothing I don't buy. It is fake. I can make 33 million in 33 days. It's not my fault. He's slow. I mean, but I wouldn't hold people. Like, let's say, you know, this person is literally only has time every couple weeks to play. So be it. That's their time. Thank you, Skippy. Lonix, how you doing, by the way? Ariel, gotcha. WoW had 3 single-player intro games. I didn't even know that. The issue with the chat overlay is that you can't get YouTube chat into the Restream app unless you set up an event in Restream separately from whatever you're using to stream. And since I don't use Restream to stream, I have to do it on OBS and Restream. It's kind of annoying. You do miss the solo server feature. I hope that we can have private servers of some sort in this game, but every server should still be affected by the others, definitely. I said my gym routine. I do push workouts, pull workouts, legs and core, and I trade up on the days for those. I don't do anything on a specific day. I just, whenever I can get in, I get in. Don't really get that much time to go. I usually try and get in the morning. I haven't been able to work out that hard lately, actually. It's been 7 months since I've really worked out. It was a variety YouTuber who dedicated all their time on Star Citizen on making money for the 880 jump, then after a year it got wiped pretty much instantly. That's the story. Huh. I see. Well, that is a bummer. I hope they at least had fun playing. First time seeing me live. Good times, Yuziel. Good to see another GII in here. Hello. You're switching away from the idea of private servers being good for the player base. I just want them so we can have some freaking cool servers that I know would never fly on a universal setting. Oh, the box is in the back of the ship. Like turning, trying to see where's that waypoint taking me. It's pointing to my butt. You're listening in the background while playing? No problem. When will we be able to play at 300 players? Oh, when we will, it'll be another game. It'll definitely be, yeah. Why does he mind 50 players? You don't even see them. Oh wait, I think I might have missed part of this conversation. Can private servers even run this game? I mean, they'd still be CIG owned servers. You just need to buy it off of them. Pay for it, probably. Hey, what's up? I can't say your name, but you said hi to me, so. Hi. We having fun yet? God, Access, no. We're still a couple years away from that. Now we're coming up on our drop-off location here. It's just a random, super random outpost out here on Selen. Don't come out to Selen very often. So this is just a simple delivery mission. Anybody can come out and do this immediately. They can download the game and this is available to them. Like I said, you're not making much money, but you're learning how to fly. You're learning how to land. You're learning how to communicate, how to grab boxes, how to use your inventories, how to keep track of missions. It really does teach you a lot of the basics. Apparently not how to land. That's... Maybe I should do more of these. But it teaches you a lot of the basics, and it's really, really good for just having like a calm first session here in the game. Thanks for hosting this, much appreciated. Hey, thanks for coming, Tom. I appreciate you being here. I just messed up my windows. That Japanese name is Philip. Cool. Hello, Philip. What's the deal with the Nox? It works better now. It's not insane. It's not crazy. It won't try to murder you just for sitting on it. Oh, I need the box. Right. Gotta make a delivery, gonna have to have a box. If you're hanging out in the Halo, then yeah, you won't see anyone. Right. When you're mining. Wait, what conversation are you guys having about player server counts? Is a single group of players in SCS disrupted as the constant interdiction system in Elite? The answer is no. No, it is not. You're talking about the idea of populated servers versus private servers? I don't think private servers should keep you away from the risk. I think if you are playing on a private server, the things that happen in that game should still affect you. Like probability volumes, quantum, all of that stuff should still be running on the private servers, right? The only thing they should be able to change are, well, things that don't affect that, I would hope. Then again, I don't know how that'd be possible. I'm not a developer. This mission is only good if you brought an Aurora. A Mustang pilot should do ship-to-ship combat, which is where it excels, as you have nowhere to store these boxes. Right, which is why I tell people, stick to the Aurora. Yes, what happened to John? I heard John was injured, got hurt. I haven't gotten to reach out to him yet. Is he okay? All right, chill. Nox had 1 speed, murder. Kill the user. You guys want to take the Dragonfly out for a bit here? See how it flies a little differently on this moon compared to the last one? Oh, dang it. Not the passenger seat. What is better than the Sentinel for a small ship combat? The Sentinel's really good and is technically not small as far as combat ships go. Yeah, I don't know. I guess a Warden. Can't go much higher than a Vanguard. What are the beads around my mic? You're the first person to ask about that, Lonix. Like, these have been on my mic for months and nobody's asked. These are... Okay, I'm sorry. This is like a little bracelet of, I think these are called Nazar. They're like a Turkish symbol, and it's supposed to ward off, you know, like the bull, like the evil people and like bad wishes and like, you know, just drama, salt, really. Like, just think of it as anti-salt vibes, yeah? Get the f away from me, drama. So I keep it on my microphone. It's symbolic, right? Like, no drama coming from my mouth. The engines. You love this ship, think it's the fastest blockade runner. This is a dope ship. I like the MSR. All right, let's fly. We'll hover. Skirt. Skirt! Let's skirt. Ouch. No, I guess we're just gonna fly. Anti-karma. Call it that. Not necessarily karma. It's like the idea of Nazar is like in Turkey, a lot of times people are like, hey, you know, things are going well for me. I hope nobody is wishing bad things on me because, like, I'm doing well and stuff like that. So give me that. Dude, these things fly. I actually feel like I'm going fast in these now because I'm not constantly hitting the ground. I do wish I wouldn't go flying into the air so often. You could just go and go and go. The freaking Daymar Rally race, bike race is going to be so fast. Ah! Dang it. There it is. You can hit the ground and explode. They really need to stop using ship HUDs in these hover bikes. I mean, let's see if we can get all of our ship HUDs first. The nose dips too much, but it's way better now for sure. The nose does dip too much, you're right. I try to be balanced, Sketch. The race is this Saturday. Love learning about new cultures. I'll thank you for sharing that. Hey, no problem. I have some good culture feedback. After living in Turkey for a while, I got to learn quite a bit there. In fact, learning the differences between Turkey and America was pretty crazy. Hey, I appreciate you too. Cheers. Cheers to you guys. Thought they added a damper to stop crashing into the ground. I mean, there were a lot of times there I would have normally crashed into the ground. I think that was that was pushing it. It's like going straight into the side of a hill. All right, I'm done skipping. Let's go. Pressing X button. I've been smashed. I am now catch up. I have pressed the X button, Star Citizen. Let me respawn. All right, while we're waiting for this is a good enough time. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Y'all have fun. Just, I don't know, have a game. What? What? Get out of here. It hasn't even... Guys. Y'all didn't push it to go back to the game? You just sat there and watched? Come on, I was depending on you. I was counting on you all. That's okay. We'll get back in there. Why don't we switch up the music a little bit, yeah? Why don't we play something a little more friendly, a little more inviting, a little more joyous? Y'all think I'm about to go and get myself some copyright claims, huh? This is actually a pretty good song. Too much COVID? Oh no, space COVID. Came from the Vandal. Saw you with Kate or something. Anyway, sorry for the 20 questions. Sorry, no, I wasn't even... You were asking a lot of questions? Oh, you're talking to sketch therapy. Okay. Did we get into skunk once or twice? You mean skunk, Kate's group? No, never have. But I did have the podcast episode with her a few weeks ago, yeah. Creators here are very open about sharing to me with chat and stuff. If I saw Skunkworks, I'd defect to their side. I love Skunkworks video. Kate is awesome. You gonna turn against the garden man? He was talking to me. It doesn't bother me. He cool. He cool. Oh, it's... Hey, dude. Star Citizen royalty in chat there. Hello, board gamer. How's it going, dude? What is Star Citizen? That's kind of what we're learning here. I don't know, man. It's just this game. Somebody told me, they were like, hey, dude, I hear you can make money in this game, this scam. They have spaceships you can sell. They're like NFTs before NFTs. So I was like, okay, dude, I'll download this. Sounds like some new released polished game. I'll give it a try. I'm good, man. I'm good. It's been a morning. We just dealt with the ICU bug I've never seen before. Have you guys ever had that where you couldn't respawn and it told you were just waiting in a queue forever? Hey, sorry, our hospital doesn't work. You're gonna have to wait. We know you're dead and everything, but... Yeah, anything? No? Should we give him something? Should I give him a shirt? Here you go, buddy. Just put this on. Just put this on. Just leave it in your in your pocket. You just shove a shirt into his pocket and run away. Bored, how you been liking the 316 patch? Getting anything out of it? Oh, you're on 316.1 too? Have you gone to any of the derelicts yet? Are you liking them at all? I haven't seen any of them. You've gotten in a Grim Hex a couple times. Happens. I guess I'm the last one to get this one. It was just a black screen for you, no ICU text? Ooh, good timing, Train. What happened for the ICU then? A load of cutlass steel went down? I see you. We need the board and tomato stream. Who will die first? Board, do you die as much as I do playing this game? Because I'm not good at staying alive. Whatever I do in this game in the future, it's gonna have to be some sort of an occupation or profession that doesn't require a lot of living. Maybe I'll just be like air traffic control or something. Visited 3 of the derelicts already. No laser trip mines yet though. They're a good addition, but nothing groundbreaking. Can you detect? Does anybody know if you can detect these derelicts with scanners or Like, any is there any way to find them other than taking missions? Zin is gonna have to animate this chat now. I gotta say, Board, you and Zin are a fantastic duo to watch on your YouTube videos. I love the conversation types you guys do. Theirs are pretty solid. Also, it's nice getting some opinion. I remember when Zin came in, what was that? She started working there like last year, April-ish, right? I think it was, or was it the year before April-ish? Thought I remembered it being spring-ish. But it was really nice getting that fresh opinion from somebody who was super, super in-depth in the game, but also still new to it. That was nice. I like the content you guys have been making since then. Basically, it's a 15.1.1 patch. I guess so. That's what I'm hearing. A 14 point. Nah, we can't discredit 315. 315 was great. We got the most significant patch ever, and then we got the most insignificant patch ever. It always just adds up to 2. Let's take the... Oh, I don't even have to do this. What am I doing? Why am I wasting time with this? Conversations are very controlled. I feel like I have seen the hints of how out of control they can get once or twice. You guys should host some sort of a supporter only, just like uncensored, full on, you know, full thoughts kind of discussion. I'd sign up for that. I love crossovers. Do more crossovers. Oh, I love crossovers too. Board Gamer, I would gladly go on to any of his discussions, his streams, if he asked me to. It's always open. Always open to it. It's hard because everybody's on different time and trying to get things figured out is ridiculous, but always open to it, yeah. They didn't break anything with 316, which was nice. Yeah, it has been nice how stable it is. It has been nice. I hope that they just continue to consider the last patch of the year kind of like the stabilizing patch. Like, oh, we introduced all this cool new stuff throughout the year. Now we're just going to release a patch that makes sure it all works correctly. Are rotten tomatoes allowed? I mean, only if it's been a couple days. You know, you got your tomato who's been out in the sun for a little too long, and then you got your tomato that's been like, they're just done. It's been a year. They're rotten to the core. Get rid of them. I'm gonna take the terrapin. Let's take the pin out. Add one. You just visiting Morphin Noob? Just doing the rounds, dude. Sometimes you gotta get around and say hi to everybody. You heard I don't even like tomatoes? Has that proliferated around the community? I don't. I'm very picky about tomatoes. And there's 2 reasons for that. First is I think they're kind of gross. It's very simple. I think they need to be served very particularly or with something particular for me to enjoy them. Like a good caprese salad. Maybe just properly cooking them, drizzle a little olive oil over them. Give me a couple glasses of wine, then I'll be good. The other reason though is I have oral allergy syndrome. So most fruit and a lot of other weird things like mouthwashes and stuff gives me like this miserable allergic reaction. And believe it or not, it's actually an allergic reaction I've been going through. So it's not a bad reaction. It's not like life-threatening or anything, but it lasts a long time. And I've been dealing with the current reaction since October. It sucks. It's kind of like a snowballing effect. The reaction begins, And if I don't stop eating fruit or whatever it is that caused the reaction, it'll just keep on continuing and continuing. And it's hard to figure out what it is. Sometimes it's a toothpaste, sometimes it's a mouthwash, sometimes it's like a fruit, sometimes it's seasonal. So yeah, I don't like tomatoes. They're one of those things that I can't eat. That being said, freaking Space Tomato's a cute mother, you know? Like, I love that guy. So I will always be Space Tomato, even if I can't eat him. And that is your fun fact for the day. Yay, super fun. Don't ask me what the reaction is, please. It's gross. I don't want to talk about it.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Tomatoes only on pizza or in cat soup? What is cat soup? Oh, all tomatoes are fine if they're like cooked or like, you know, like if they've been prepared, pasteurized, cooked, if they're in a sauce or a salsa or something like that, that's all good. That stuff won't mess me up. It's only fresh fruit and stuff. It's for some reason my body, you can look this up, it's called oral allergy syndrome. My body recognizes the fruit as the tree that it comes from. And since I already have oral allergies, or not oral, seasonal allergies with pollens, basically my body assumes that like the tomato is actually the pollen from the tomato plant and it's in my mouth. And you know, our mouths don't like that. So, cat soup is the name. Oh, ketchup, okay. Cat soup. That sounds like how my baby niece would say ketchup. Cat soup. All right. So we're going to Bezdek. It is expected not to eat tomato as a tomato, you're right. And wouldn't you? Oh, Mikhail gave me a... Okay. So it looks like the in-game, the ban actions don't show up on the merged chat, so I actually missed that. Music is too loud? Thank you for letting me know. Let's just go through our list of 14 open programs. All right, Mick, you're gonna have to do another ban because I did just notice that you banned this. Body just freaks out and overreacts for no reason. Yeah, basically, that's just about it. All right, so OM distances. .368. All right, so we're backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up, backing up. OM1 is going to be 342. Music ain't too loud. Is it good now? As long as the music is good. What did I say it needed to be? 342? We're just about there. After getting the Aurora and Mustang, what ship do you recommend saving up for? It depends on what you want to do. For starters, I would say only get one of those ships. Don't get both the Aurora and the Mustang. But if you want just a general ship that's going to be good for everything that you might want to do, I'd get something like a Cutlass. Work towards that. If you want to be a miner, obviously, the Prospector is your best bet. You want to be a combat pilot, I'd look into getting maybe a Gladius or an Arrow. OM4 368. Okay. Partied up with a quantum, with a random yesterday and got some sweet, sweet quant. Quant boys. Avenger Titan's a good one to shoot for too. You want the music playlist? It's so good I'd listen to it. The music I believe we're listening to is... I think this is my... No. This is an album. I can just tell you which album this is. It's called... where is it? Low Key. Here. If you like the music, or if you don't like it and you want to avoid it at all costs, this is it. It's called Low Key. It's a Stream Beats album. Oops. It's royalty free. It's actually completely free. Just literally type in Stream Beats on Google. It'll take you to the page where all this stuff is, and you can download every single album for free and use it on any of your contents. It's a nice service. Not the best music, but it's free, which is a... It's free and royalty free, which is a big deal. Opinion on the Pisces? You just upgraded from the beta. Love everything about it. The only drawback is no bed. Yeah, the no bed thing kind of sucks, but I love the Pisces. If you're looking for a ship that's the same as the Pisces but has a bed, I'd consider checking out the 100i. It actually, it's a little fancier, but it's pretty good too. Oh, there's another OM. That is number 2, 789. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. How could it be 789? OM3, 778. Okay, so the wreck's got to be like down on the ground here somewhere, right? Oh wait, is it in space? These are, I thought these were all on the ground. Pretty sure it's on the ground. Where's Bezdek? I'm way off. Right, that's on the other side of the planet, but I should be... It's telling me the OM point. It wouldn't make any sense because the OM point that I'm looking at is supposed to be further away than it is right now in order for me to find the derelict, which obviously wouldn't make sense since further away from me would be up in orbit. So I'm guessing these are just like kind of accurate. But here's my main issue with this. If they were going to bring in new derelict ships, then they should have built in ways for us to scan and find them. Otherwise, what's the point? Yeah, Stream Beats is by Harris Heller. Good guy, cool guy. I learned a lot of my, a lot of the stuff that I implemented, or I guess used when I was starting to do more of this streaming and YouTube stuff, I learned from him. Okay, so it should be here, right? Because we are 5.5 kilometers from Bezdek. Morph was wreck diving and he got stuck in a hole and couldn't get out. Hey, I was just cave diving earlier and I got stuck in a hole and couldn't get out. All these dangerous holes, right? All we want to do is be as close as we can to the hole. And then you get stuck inside, you can't get out? Too much of a good thing. Where is this dang ship? It should be here somewhere. Raising. Oh yeah. Do I know what the science gameplay is planned to be? Depends. It's, you know, there's farming that they're working on, there's exploration, there's xenolinguistics. You can actually already learn the... You can actually already learn languages It's gonna be quite, it's like asking what is industrial gameplay gonna be. There's gonna be a lot of it. A lot of different ways of doing it. You've been watching a lot of Harris Heller's videos. They're very helpful. Yeah. Harris is a cool dude, but I'm worried for him. To be quite honest, I am worried about him. He's been taking on way too much this last year, and he's not looking great in some of his thumbnails and videos. Dude is pushing himself a little too hard, I think. Okay, 5.5. All right, here we go. We're 5.5. OM1 should be 342. He has the ugliest ship in the game. Hey! This isn't the Nomad. Unless you're talking about something else. Think Harris got a new place. You know how moving is. It's not just a new place. He's trying to build a full studio. He's putting together a company. He's moving people from across the country to all be together. He's trying to run a YouTube channel. He's trying to run stream beats, and he's trying to run streams. It's just, it's too much, and like you can see it. I love the dude, and I hope he's okay, and I hope what he's doing works out. But I know how it is. I've had people reach out to me and be like, dude, you need to take it easy. Sometimes you might be doing too much. And I know how much I'm doing. I'm not going to tell Harris he's doing too much. He knows how much he's doing, but I do sometimes worry because of how much he's been doing the last year. I just hope he's okay. All right. 5.5. So I need to stay 342 away from here while staying 5.5 away from there. So we're gonna move in this direction then. You don't know who we're talking about? Another guy, it's another streamer or another content creator on YouTube. Okay, so we've got one OM point marked. OM4 is 368. I can't go 368. Doesn't make sense. How do I get 368 from there and stay 342 from here? They're exactly opposite each other. What am I supposed to do? It doesn't. I guess maybe like this? This full on doesn't make sense. Is there another OM that I can triple check on? What's above us? There's nothing above us. Okay, so then over here, there we go. OM3 is gonna be 778. So up. I should be right on top of this. All right, Anno, have a good dinner, dude. Thank you for modding. I'll catch you around, man. We're looking for a derelict spaceship. Should be on the ground somewhere, like literally right here. And the problem is I should be able to scan for it and locate it. Other side of Bezdek, but I have to be this distance from this OM marker, right? 342. I'm using some coordinates to find it, yeah. Yeah, it seems the coordinates may have changed. OM4, 368. I mean, I guess maybe... Okay, let's see. Maybe you're onto something. Let's go. Directly on the other side of Bezdek? Because I'm using OM3 on the other side. Can't find... I only have 4 OMs that I'm using? 3 of them? I'm using this from someone else. Not a contract. They don't think I'm good enough for the contract. Black Mamba, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, these coordinates should work. There's not been any updates, so it's not like they could have changed between patches. All right, here we go. 5.5. So we've got our Bezdek mark. Now let's check our OMs. OM1 is 345, should be 342. So let's move backwards to the right a bit. Are we looking for a ship just to see it? Yeah. Just want to see what it's looking like. Oh, why am I going that way? 342 would be this way. Yeah, moons are able to... Planet Tech is able to update every time they reset it. I don't know if they still do that. That was a big problem with the Daymar Rally, but it at least used to happen that way. And I wouldn't be surprised if it still did. Alright. So we've got 2 spots lined up. Now let's check this one. This should be 368.2. Okay, 368 is close enough. 5.2 is decent. 342, that's good. I need one more. There we go, OM6. 626. Yeah, that's on. We should be like, it should be... Should be real close. Is it this one? 368.2. Oh, there it is. There it is. This is literally the one from the trailer. Also, how did this thing crash? You know, one of the things that I'm really looking for here with these derelicts is that they need to tell us a story with them. They can't just be some placed item. That's not what we've been told. If you watch on YouTube but listen to Tomato on Twitch, the streams are just enough out of sync that he looks like he's an old English dubbed kung fu movie. It's great. Glad I could bring even more entertainment. So, who wants to take a shot at the story of how this thing crashed? So it's kind of like... It looks like it just fell straight down from the sky. Just broke apart. Yeah, the coordinates were accurate. So it just broke apart in space and then fell straight down. Let's set her down on this rock, if we can fit. Can we fit? Oh, it does not look like it now. Come on, Terrapin. You can do it. You're the ultimate exploration ship. This is your job. This is why we got you. Oh, I think it might actually fit. It does. It fits. Kind of goes through the rock there, but like we can land on this rock. In fact, let's why don't we swivel a little bit? Yee. There we go. That's getting that's exploration right there. It's on the ground floor. What am I flying right now? I'm in a Terrapin. What's the purpose of that ship? The one that I have? It's purely exploration. It's like a small scouting ship. Hello, may I follow you today? Even though I've been in SC for over a year, I feel like a new member every time I take a ship out. Of course. Oh wait, follow me in game? Not in game today, no. I am sticking to solo today. Terrapin should be able to land in water. Little boat. A little putt-putt boat. Open the door. As long as I can get back in here. That's kind of important. Oh yeah, low gravity. Okay. Now... Stand by. Gotta get the music right for it, right? How do I turn off my music? And I need chat again. All right. Let's see what this thing has to offer us. Oh, that's really loud. Frame rate's not great here. I guess they've packed a lot of new assets in this, or just loose assets. Server meshing. Help us. I have no weapons. I can't lock and load. Good evening, Scape. How are you doing today? You appreciate how the wire harness is pulled all the way up, it's still intact. Well, that song wasn't very long. Beware of my survival time. Oh yeah, it's hot here, huh? Buttons don't work. I am maximum surprise. Okay. What else is there here? I'm not even wearing armor. I'm in the basic undersuit. We can't even go upstairs. Can we get in this way? Ah, here we go. There's a little opening on this side. How creepy would that be if there were bodies in these beds? Just gracefully set down the ship with the people still in the... There are no bodies here, though. What the heck? Should be a ladder back here. No? Maybe we can just jump up there? You guys think we can get up there? Oh, come on. I don't think it's gonna let us. That feels a little too procedural, right? Too emergent. Ah, I want up. Fine. Should have brought a tractor beam. More found like two bodies while doing it. Look down. I don't have a tractor beam. I didn't bring one. Doesn't work. Did I? I did come from Everest Harbor. I probably should have brought a tractor beam. I didn't think we'd actually find one of these. And no tractor beam. Hey man, I'm just trying to get us out here. At least we know where we are now. I can come back with one. Could bring a ship over here. Are there boxes that I need to be stacking up? This is not in-game music, no. Oh, hey, look, a body. Hey, you have any armor? You have a multi-tool by any chance? Oh man, their armor got messed up. I can see your nipple. Seriously, can I loot you? No? Can I at least get the med pen? Thanks. D4 AR. You don't have any multi-tool? Nothing? What is this? Ammo? Who makes a terrapin? Anvil. Come on, give me another good one. That last song was a killer. I'm wondering, though... All right, so we've got 3 entrances, I think. 1, 2, 3, and then the other half of the ship's up there. We'll go back over there. But I don't think there's any other entrances in this back half, right? And let me just make sure there's nothing over here of interest. I'm not going in there. Not falling for that. Suggest taking the helmet from the body and placing it down on the box to jump places. Would it give me that big of a boost? Can you climb those cables? I wish. Jump from the still attached engine over on the other side. First, let's see about this helmet thing. I hope you're not actually just knocked out and you're really actually still alive, because I'm about to... He definitely dead now. So if I can put a box down here, maybe on top of this. Something tells me that the box won't stay on top of this. And now I'm frozen. Yeah, Madison, I feel like these boxes aren't going to be able to do much for me. Need a ladder for this. Let's go back over here. It's like 2 other sections of the ship, yeah? Small modules, but there's still something. And we looked at this. Oh, there's something up there. Let me in! It's like back in the day with the platforming games when you were like, I'm not supposed to be going this way. How am I supposed to get that box? This is just giving me callbacks to old games that I was just too stupid to be able to access. I couldn't figure out their puzzles. Haha! I figured out their puzzle. Sweet. We got looted up, folks. At least we have a gun now. It's called breaking the gun. Excuse me? Excuse me? What in the world? No, no! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! No! Come back! Please come. No. We're best friends. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Please don't do this. It's been like 2 months. We've been on such a good track. We haven't had these kinds of arguments. Let's not start now. Why? Ah! Oh God. Oh! Whoa! Crap. Guys, the turtle's not agreeing. Get in! Get in there! Yes! Okay, we're good. We're in the ship. We're gonna save this. We got this covered. Turtles are tough. Just bouncing on the top of his shell. He's okay. See? We're all right. No more landing on rocks. I've learned my lesson. Okay, come on. I know you know how to fly. Oi. Well, now that we have the ship here, we might as well use it to get up onto the top of this thing, right? There's plenty of lootable stuff in here. Let's set her down right here. This is a nice song, but it's not quite the vibe. I am gonna add this though to a playlist. But this feels like it's more for a video or for an exploration segment than for searching the dark depths of a derelict spaceship. Thank you, Axis. Thought I did pretty well there. Now you don't, oh God. No, I don't trust it. We're hardy little guys. Hey, we got a turtle in the chat. This is why you want to explore with the Terrapin though, right? Like people are like, oh, but the Carrack is the best exploration ship. Why would I ever want a Terrapin? If you think this is the only time that you're gonna have difficulty landing a big ship, best believe the Terrapin's gonna be super. The Terrapin, the 315, like the small exploration ships are gonna be super useful. People sleeping on them. Let's see if we can just kind of slip into that little spot right there. Yeah, there you go. How you feel there? I mean, the ramp works. We got 4 points of contact. And we're good. I think we're okay. Once it exists, right? Are my music playlists public? Spotify? No, all of this is paid royalty-free music on artlist.io. I do use some stuff. From Streambeats, but mostly this is my stuff. What I'm doing is I'm starting to upload all of these songs onto YouTube Music, and then I'm going to save them as playlists under Space Tomato Gaming, and then I will share those links to people so that people can still hear the music that I'm playing on my playlist, as long as that's not illegal. I don't know if that's, I gotta double check on that. Dang it. No. No. Cut that out. Stop. I don't want to be in here. We were having such a great moment. Let me out. Sheesh. Where were we? Better not fall off that ledge. Anybody can do all of this stuff with the camera, by the way. It's super easy. Ooh, hello, loot. Nice to see you. Oh, wonderful. What great selections. Some freaking... You know? That doesn't make any sense. I just censored the word fruit. But you know what? It was fun. Is there anything else over here, maybe? Look in the vertical side of the ship. Oh, we'll get there. We'll make that jump. Doors closed. This is why we need FPS scanning, though, so that I can actually tell where things are when I get here. Okay, alright, you're getting me too much now. Alright. Sheesh. What's in here? Oh, good! More fruit! Yes! What was this, a fruit transport ship? Why are there just a bunch of fruit on here? Let's hope the vertical section of the wreck is not a tomb of adventurers who jumped into it. Hey, at least there's loot down there. Whoever figures out a way to blow your way out, that's who gets the loot. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ready? One. You guys want to do it from third person? I don't think I'm ballsy enough, but I feel like somebody probably wants to see that. I'm pretty sure I would completely mess up this jump if we did it like this. So I guess that means do it like this, huh? Here's what I might do. I'll run and jump, and right as I jump, I'll switch to the other camera so you can see it, and we'll just hope I don't fly too far. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. Whew, we almost jumped too far. How is this even hanging on? Are you trying to tell me that it's just this cable right here that's keeping this whole thing hanging in the air, or is it on the ground down below? It must be on the ground. Okay. No. Come on, I need something better than this. Give me that music. You know what I like, Artlist. Huh? It's stuck in the ground. Okay, that makes more sense. That sucks that you can't loot any of this. Look at all these boxes here. 5-minute survival time. I think that's enough. There's a little trip mine in there. No way we would be able to trigger it though, huh? I mean, since I don't have a tractor beam and all that. I do have a grenade. Oh! You guys think I can crawl under it? I gotta say, what's the point of having a trip mine and then, like, it being visible to anybody who might run into it, you know? Isn't that weird? Shoot it. I think I'm gonna be too close to it if I try to shoot it. Maybe a grenade? Seems like a bad idea. Ah! I just blew up all the loot. That would be actually really funny. All right, what you got for me? It's gotta be something, right? There's gotta be something decent. Ammo. Oh, we got a new gun. That's cool. And we got some leg armor. Nice. Okay, solid. More grenades. I'll take more grenades. I'll take whatever ammo you'll give me. Guys, we just basically got fully outfitted with just this one loot run. Can I climb up here or get out some other way? Now I just need to find a way out. Luckily, my survival estimate's not really going down too fast in here, but... well, it does seem a little claustrophobic. Ow. Alright, how do I get out? Alright, come on now. Do I need a freaking tractor beam? Oh, God. Please tell me I didn't need a tractor beam to get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thank you, Aline. 2 first names. That's always fun. No! Please. I just want to stand on you. I just want to stand and jump off of you. Uh-oh. Guys, I think we might be done for here. Hello, Isadonis. How's it going? No! Oh, God, if we're stuck in here, that sucks. I should have gotten a freaking tractor beam. I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. Go to the side dock boxes. Ah, oh, gosh, if only there was like some kind of opening down here. I don't think there's any other exits. Nah. I think we are, nah, I think that's it. Because you can grab onto the flat sides of these, but you can't grab onto this side. At least I don't think you can. No. Yeah, you can't grab hold of these broken sides. So even if I get all the way up, I think I need to like move this blue box with a tractor beam or something. I think that's what would do it for me, because I can climb on top of it. Oh! Oh, wait! Haha! I'm so dumb. Oh my God. Bless Scene for being stupid enough and not backspacing right away. I'm free! Haha! Yeah, okay, now. You getting banned from the whole channel, my friend. Thanks for dropping stupid messages. Sucker. Ooh, guys, we made it out! And this music is making me anxious again. Come on now, music. All I'm asking for is something mysterious, a little dark, some intrigue. Oh, that's too much. Okay, so we got some loot. We got out. Nice. Overall, not bad. I think there definitely needs to be more here, but this was actually a decent experience. If you can get the right music for it. Which, currently, we're not getting. What is this? My life support keeps going up. I'm not really sure what's happening there. Alright, Scott, catch you later. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out. So I think we got the loot from in there. We got the loot from in here. Let's see if we can find a way to land the ship over there and see if we can get into that other section of the ship one more time. Final try. Provided it doesn't wander off again, right? You don't deserve this level of entertainment. That was a solid amount of fun to be had at a derelict. More fun than I've had at any derelict ships. All right. This does not look like it's gonna work at all. Just kind of shove the ship into this space. It's not supposed to fit there. That much is obvious. But we're making it fit there. I could just jump off of the cockpit right there, right? I don't even know if the door will open. Is that the stock paint? It is. Yeah. Excuse me. This was not the color of my door. Oh, there's the door. It was strange. Thank you for being normal, though. All right. So, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, wait. Relax. Okay, we're just gonna, should we just keep going with this? This is so sketchy. I can't even jump on top of it now. Now you're too tall, Terrapin. Ah. You want to see the looted stuff? All right, before we lose everything. We got these blue legs. Everything's super mismatched, but we're working on it. Got that gold chest piece. Kind of goes with the yellow down here, right? A little bit of matching going on. My wife would be proud. Couple cases of armor, a couple magazines, a couple grenades, a new weapon, and a sidearm. I can't believe we got a new weapon, a sidearm, grenades, and ammo. All in one place. I'm like, this is not a bad gun either. It's a solid pickup. But we're still no closer to getting in there. Let's see if we can jump from up here. No, we can't even get... Man, our guy's so bad at traversal. Traversal? here we go. Yeah. Oh God, no. Yes. There we go. Challenge accepted and completed. Now, what do we have in here? Oh, well. Fruit. These people, whatever they were doing, it was not worth this. If you were transporting boxes of fruit across space and you ended up crash landed on a moon, then you made some mistakes. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we got a new sniper, so I'm gonna have to trade the lumen for the snipes, right? Or can I have to? Yeah, I think I have to trade the lumen for the snipes. Although this is is this medium armor? No, this is light armor. I do like it more. I like the true def more than the than that jazz. So let's throw this back in. Should have brought a backpack, eh? Fruit's more valuable than gold. Maybe they should have told Hurston that. Have you seen what they feed us? Yeah, it's not being kind to me in terms of switching stuff up. It's fine. The armor's not super valuable. I don't see anything up here, anything else up here. .317 hits and fruit is the most valuable thing in the game, then I'll become a fruit delivery person. I do what I need to live. Was there anywhere else in here we needed to go before we jump down? We went in there. Nothing in there. All right, that does it then. Cool. Well, let's go back out the other side. Can you fly any ship in the PTU? You know what? I don't know. I didn't check. Somebody was asking how I got so many ships. And it might have been because we're in PTU. Why don't we head back out to the local station and see what we have available to us first. And then we'll find something else to do. Anything else you guys want to see in this intro to the game? Oh, I also saw somebody left a comment back there about the community. Your community is so nice. I went to your Discord and someone is giving me 100,000 credits I could start with. Yeah, people are dope. People are dope. Both the general gaming community we have as well as the org. And for anybody who wants to hang out more or just chat more or play games together, we do that on the Discord. You can always join the Discord. Somebody drop a link, please. Let the people know. Tonight, actually, we'll be playing some Halo Infinite. So if you're interested in that game, it's free to play. It's a lot of fun. We'll be playing here on the Discord server. I'll stream it into the channel and we'll all be just hanging out as a community. This is way too intense. You're way too intense for me right now. In fact, let's just go back to our own library and throw on some of my general music. We can all just chill and listen to this stuff. A little less intense than that. I am new. What have we seen? Well, first, I just want to say thank you for coming, Cookies. Love some good cookies. Welcome aboard. We have seen... We've flown around a bit. We've answered a lot of questions. We did a package delivery mission. We got to see hovercraft. We just saw the new derelicts. A little bit of loot. A little bit of exploration. Now we're heading back to the space station real quick. Just the local space station. Gonna do a quick check-in. And then, I don't know, it's up to you guys. Let's make the jump first, and then we'll chat it out. Can I explain a bit about bounty hunting? Sure. Bounty hunting's pretty straightforward. It's one of the easier professions to do in the game right now. And the way it works is you go into your mission contract manager, and you will have certification missions for all of the different bounty or the security I'm sorry. You'll have a bounty hunter certification for the Bounty Hunters Guild. So you want to make sure to pay attention to who's giving you the mission. And if you take that, you will then have Bounty Hunter Guild reputation over here. So you might do bounty hunting in Crusader, and you'll be making reputation on the Bounty Hunting Guild and reputation on Crusader Security. But then you might go over to Hurston, and even though you have a good rep with the Bounty Hunter Guild, you don't have any rep with Hurston, so you have to restart and do more of the missions for Hurston Security to get back up. And you will always have access to NPC bounties here that you can hunt down for computers, but they will also have player bounties pop up. So be careful of that. If you're not ready to hunt down criminal players, I would hold off on those bounties. But that's generally how it works. You take the mission, you go where they are, you kill them, and you get your money. Pretty ruthless, to be honest. Imagine if Earth worked like that. Awesome community. Only had one random guy in a Merlin try to gank me on a bounty mission. That was awesome, not because I beat him, but he chose to talk smack over comms. Yeah, the Star Citizen community as a whole is pretty cool. It really holds itself together. How do you know the difference between player bounties and NPC bounties? Usually the name. The player bounties will be something that you just wouldn't expect to come from a video game, but also the pricing. If you're looking at a one person bounty and it's not saying something like medium support crafts or anything like that, and you're getting paid like 25,000 UEs, then that's probably a player. Depends on where you are on Earth, though. That's true. It's fair enough. No problem, cookies. Oops. Player bounties are a single word name. NPC bounties are 2 or 3 words. Ah, that's a good point. Alrighty. Let's go in for a landing. Just want to have a little moment there, you know? Gotta admire the beauty. How about trading? Is there a go-to method for that? If you're looking for a good authority on trading, I would check out Jack Haxton. He's also on YouTube, also streaming all the time on YouTube. A great place to go, not only for advice and live prices of trading, but also just to see trading gameplay itself. He's a great resource for that, so I would check him out. And also consider checking out our podcast episode where I interviewed him about cargo gameplay in the game in general and where it's going. But in my own opinion, for general cargo advice, I would find like maybe 4 or 5 commodities that you're comfortable with trading that you know are going to be high profit. I'd find good places to trade those at, and then I would stick to them. And also probably not cargo haul in bulk on anything smaller than a freelancer, unless you have to. Jack Axton, A-X-T-O-N. There it is. Fluorine, chlorine, I think it's fluoride. Fluoride, chlorine, laranite, titanium are all pretty good commodities to look for. Consider checking out Lyria the moon, Ariel the moon, and Cleo the moon are some decent places with some good spots where you can go in and find some cargo and some routes. There are also, yeah, there are websites to find trade routes on. But yeah, trading gameplay right now is placeholder, as Nakash is saying. It's very basic. It's not running on a dynamic, I mean, it's a dynamic economy, but it's not an economy up to scale yet. So you won't have the experience that you're ultimately looking for, and probably not the experience you'll get later this year. Craiglin! Hey, dude! Good to see you, man. It's been a little while. I hope you're having a lovely January, my friend. I hope I've been able to get into play 3.16.1 a little bit. So we are looking for... It looks like... No, you don't get all ships. These are the only ships I have access to. I mean, I say that it's a lot of ships, but... Alright, let's see. How close are we to our goal, by the way? Somebody asked me why I have so many ships, and I was just looking at them thinking to myself, most of these are giveaway ships. We just aren't triggering the giveaways. Let me show you a cargo run. How about that? Actually, no. Let's do some mining. Oh, that's right. In fact, how about we jump out real quick? That's right. I need to do the pickup. We mined all that stuff the other day, guys. How about we go pick it all up? Oh, there's an update? It's weird. Been a hot minute. A hot minute. Fluorine and fluoride is used to enrich uranium and also good for teeth. The more you know. You'll take that MSR off my hands? Thank you, Shaggy. I appreciate you, man. Coming out of the woodworks to do to get me the absolute best service. I think this is a very hardcore song. I think I'm gonna have to skip this song in a second. Oh, wow. I just saw a tip that came through PayPal. That didn't show up on any of my notifications, though. My good friend, I think maybe that happened on Twitch. I don't have any notifications for it, though. If you are still in the chat, though, after giving that tip, thank you so much. This song is so much different from anything else we listen to. That is, I have quite the music library here. Hold on. Damn. Imagine searching a derelict wreck to that soundtrack. Thank you, whoever that was that gave the tip. It really does mean a lot. All support means a lot, to be honest, guys. It's makes a big difference right now. There is no trading app that gives you the prices and distances yet. No. That's been on the on the horizon for a while as something that we've been hoping for in the cargo gameplay. But no, not in sight yet. Hey, Jack. Good to see you, dude. Where have you been, man? It's been a little while. Makes sense. It's good for uranium. Why not your teeth, right? Most things that are good for nuclear reactions are like, they work wonders on cavities. Hey, Mick, are you still here? Miko? Oh, I forgot we logged off on the Prospector. That's right, last time we were playing, we finished up on our mining and logged off on the Prospector because we couldn't... That's right, because... Huh. We couldn't take off. We ran out of thrust of power. We might have to call somebody to come pick us up. Let's see. We're still in the same place on the moon. Can you believe that? The fact that that actually just works? Let's get outside and see what's going on. Congrats on nearly 25K. Thank you so much. We're so close. I think we're like 50 subs away. And once we're done, I'm giving away like 600 bucks. We are so close. 25,000 subs. Holy lowly. Oh, the landing gear is down. That's right. People talked about that. I don't think the minables that we were going after are still here. So we might be out of luck, but maybe somebody can come pick us up. Let's see. What's up? Greetings from Russia. Amazing channel you have. Cheers. Greetings from America, my friend. Thank you so much for dropping in here. Hope you're having a good day. All right, let's see what we can do. Nope, still no hydrogen fuel. Okay, so we need to put out a transportation request. What moon are we on? I think we're on Port Olisar, so I guess let's just get something to go to. Oh my god, I'm gonna spam my name out. Whatever, it's an adventure. Let's see what happens, yeah? Not like we have anything valuable on us. Anybody ever seen how a beacon works? Personal transport. Where are we again? R-Corp. So let's just get something to Baijini Point. We've never done this before. It's exciting. Obviously top rep. Let's give him 20K. That's enough, right? I could go with GII. It's the easy way out, but I want to see what happens. Let's see if we can get something, some emerging gameplay going on here. Did I even put out the beacon? No. Try this again. Do the beacons not even work? I'm pretty sure beacons don't even work. Yeah, I can't even select a location anymore. All right. Yeah, use the L. I think I need a pickup. The game doesn't seem to want to allow me to use the normal means. Oh, wait. What do I have on me? Oh, no, it's okay, dude. Don't worry about it. Found out the reason you've been getting denied from the garden was you were putting the app through Discord. Oh, you weren't putting it through Discord, only RSI. Yeah. There's a couple different things you have to do to join on the org. But once you do that, it's pretty easy. You've seen other people use beacons, but for you, they've never worked in a year of playing. Yeah, I haven't used one of the personal transport ones. Why pay someone to pick you up? Just fun to use the game. To try and like use the game and see how it actually functions. All right, so we're back up here. We've got some, just to explain what's going on here. For everybody who was here on the last stream, you remember that we were mining last time. We got some goods. We did our duty. Well, we got all that stuff refined. Now it is time for us to go and get it back and figure out how much we made. For anybody who's just coming in for the first time, the last stream that was live, we were doing a lot of mining. We actually got a decent amount of quantanium and some other minerals. We turned them into the station to be refined over time. They were about to take 24, I think, to 32 hours in total. So we decided to log off and wait until the next stream so we could go collect. Now, we have our opportunity. And this is just part of the mining game loop for anybody who's interested in learning how to mine. You do your mining, you turn in the stuff that you find to the refinery, or sorry, you turn in the stuff that you locate, you put it in the refinery, and then you come back a day later, you get it out, costs more, or it makes you more money, you turn it in, sell it, yippee. So, what we're gonna do now is go and find all of the stuff that we did our mining with, and turn it in. El Chingon, oh, okay, cool. You used to use beacons all the time, but you haven't played much this last couple years. Why not? Just waiting for it to get a little bit better? Sorry about that, buddy. I'm in live, yeah. Yeah, it's important to collect now, because the new patch is going to come out this week. I don't know if they'll wipe the jobs on a point X patch, but better safe than sorry. Better rich than not. Especially when you're living near Hurston. David, you just came back after a few years? Why now? Oops. You got hyper-focused on learning audio engineering. That's actually pretty cool. I think me and you were at the same crossroads around the same time. It's like 2017-ish, 2018. I was very seriously considering going into either audio engineering or game development, because I had to stop engineering for a while. And I kind of started down the audio engineering path, but then decided to go into content creation instead. You came back because of 315, David? It did expand the game quite a bit. Alright, let's go make some money. Now I'm trying to make some money. Look at how long these doors take to open. Can you imagine being in like a hotel where the sliding doors just waited 30 seconds after you got there to open.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking.
Oops.
Systems, engines on.
Appreciate you being here doing this. I appreciate you being here. Thank you. I wouldn't be here if you guys weren't here. So. All right, where were we? We were turning into Arc L1, right? We got a bit of a journey to go. Set our destination. Spool up the drive. Calibrate our quantum engine. And we are away. Bye-bye, planet. You ready for this ship to go on sale again? This ship's not on sale? You can't keep them open like in 3.14. Do you know how? Keep what open? You got some killer screenshots just today, though. We'll definitely have to put them in the garden later. Yes. Share them with us. Madison, are you in the org or just on the general Discord server? Just realized I was streaming on YouTube too. Yeah. Yeah, I'm, it's a risky endeavor. Oh, the MSR doors. Right. Yeah, I know how to keep them open. It hasn't been working for me, though. Same. They're still messed up this patch. Gotcha. About even numbers on both. Yeah, YouTube took a dive for some reason. There were quite a few people watching on YouTube. I guess now is as good a time as any. I do have to say it. I know, guys, it's annoying, but I do have to throw down an ad. For everybody who is here on the YouTube stream, I mean, you know, we have people watching the Twitch stream as well. I do want to say that when it comes to support and getting content, being a YouTube channel member will be better than being a Twitch subscriber. Twitch subscribers do get emotes and stuff and all that jazz, but if you are a YouTube channel member, you get the emotes and the exclusives and all that stuff, but you're also going to get access to two exclusive full-length Star Citizen videos every month that only go out to YouTube channel members and Patreon members. You can also support me on Patreon. There are also additional like tiers and stuff, so I just put out an exclusive video yesterday to some of our supporters, basically talking about how to create content for Star Citizen, all the different things that go into the process of finding out how and where Star Citizen content is going. But we also do things like behind the scenes videos, like I said, the exclusive videos, free access to Bar Citizens, and you know, different perks like that. Just a bunch of different benefits to help reward people for their supporting us and helping the family make a living. So yeah, I like to say that at least once every stream. So far we haven't seen much happen on the YouTube channel. It's not something people are used to on YouTube, sort of that direct support thing, but it does go a long way to help us. And I like to put it out there. Almost done with the first exclusive video, actually. Should be done with it in the next couple of days. Also done with the actual video for everybody else. Like I said at the beginning, I'm sorry about... We've had some issues, some technical difficulties in getting that to render correctly. It's been done for a couple days, but for some reason, Premiere Pro is not being a good friend to us, so we're gonna get that out. Hopefully today or tomorrow. Thanks for following, by the way, over on Twitch. Appreciate you guys. We have not left Twitch behind. In fact, I'll probably stream some of the Halo I'm playing today over to Twitch. How about that? Instead of streaming it to Discord, I'll just put it up on the Twitch server. Last time I was doing that, I streamed on Twitch. I streamed me playing Halo on Twitch, and we topped out at, I think, 8 viewers. It was like literally one-tenth of what we would do on an average day. Patreon actually the best in terms of split ending up in your pocket. Yeah. So Patreon not only gets you more benefits because that's where we kind of focus all of our effort. We're putting out almost daily exclusive, whether it's like behind the scene pictures or something like that. We're trying to ramp up to that sort of rate, but also compared to Twitch, who takes 50% of every subscription you make, Patreon only takes 12, I think. So it's way, way better to do it on Patreon, or even on YouTube, it's, I think, 30% as opposed to 50. Twitch just takes a lot of money, though. And yes, if you are a YouTube channel member, you get the Tomats emotes. Although I think we need more. I think we need like 6 more YouTube channel members before we can get the next emote, and I can add the rest of tomatoes in for you guys, so you can stop spamming toes at me. Where's our space station? There it is. Sheesh. You subbed on Patreon in hopes of being able to join Bar Citizen, also hoping Patreon gives you the best cut. Thank you, double times, Lonix. Looking forward to Bar Citizen. It's gonna be fun. I'm pumped for that. It's gonna be my first time meeting the Star Citizen community at all. Happy to do it with our own community. Just started doing SE videos for family and friends, and it takes so long. Very impressed by you, man. Thank you. And also, props to you for getting out to do that. Do you wanna... If you ever feel like sharing one over, let me know. Leon, how you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Uziel, I do have Prime subs on Twitch, yeah, if that's what you meant. Am I liking Infinite? I love Infinite. I'm having a freaking blast playing it. I haven't gotten to play it as much as I wanted to, but I've been having a freaking joy. I'm also a sucker for Halo, though, so might not be the best person to ask. I think this has been playing the best gameplay-wise, though, as far as 343's Halos.
Please proceed to Sci-Fi.
Ooh, Dalton, those are strong words. I think there are good people at Twitch. I do definitely think that the whoever is at the top of Twitch is doing the wrong things on a regular basis, and they need to get replaced. Will be nice to meet people we see in chat. Yeah, I'm so nervous about not remembering people's names. God, I'm so bad with my memory already. Yeah, I already know that I'm gonna be messing names up left and right. All right, so we've landed at the space station. Like I said, we're picking up some of the stuff that we mined in the last stream. We're gonna load it into this ship and take it somewhere else and sell it. That's kind of, you get the idea. When you go through mining, you get to experience the mining gameplay of it, which also includes a little bit of exploration. You get to include the cargo hauling gameplay of it, which I'm doing right now, and you get to include the refining of it, which is just, you know, going to a refinery station, turning it. It's not that much gameplay, but you know, there's something to it. Doing well. Good to hear, Leon. Daniel RDS, hello, how are you? Also, guys, thank you for everybody who's talking about becoming YouTube channel members, switching over your Twitch sub and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. Or talking about joining the Patreon. We started focusing more on Patreon about 10 days ago at the beginning of the year. We wanted to create a service that people felt like they could get all of the content they could ask for. Star Citizen, content creation, behind the scenes, insights into some of the deeper thoughts going on with the gaming industry. Anything we could, we wanted to package up in Patreon for people, and since we started doing that, it's been amazing. The reception's been great, the community has grown, Patreons have been loving it, we've getting good feedback, and we have a dope setup. In fact, let me show you this. I'm pretty proud of this, hold on. I'll give you guys a look at what, this is probably better saved for behind the scenes content, but I'll give you guys a quick look so you can see what this is, what it's like. So every month, like I said, we do, we have a bunch of Patreon stuff. We do like something like, I think 8 to 10 exclusive things for Patreon throughout the month. And so we schedule them out along with the podcast and all the YouTube content and all of that stuff. And so this is what the, oops. This is what the Star Citizen calendar looks like. I'll give you a quick look. I don't know how much of it you can see. But you could kind of tell. I think you could see a lot of it. There's a lot going on. But it's freaking awesome. It's exciting. It's great. I've never been organized. My wife's been helping me out a lot with this, making sure that we're keeping up to date with all of our Patreon members. But it's just great to feel like I'm doing work and then spending another day doing some work and like putting something out and knowing that, I don't know. It's different from how I've been doing YouTube, which was basically just make videos and make sure that they'd come out on time. Okay, oh. Wait a second, no. We must have not been at our, I'm an idiot. We were at Arc L1. Why did I go to Baijini Point? JW, your message came at the perfect moment. Right as I was looking at the button and I was like, wait, there's no refinery here. Why am I here? If I'm playing campaign, what do I think of the NPCs? In Halo Infinite? I'm gonna be quite honest with you. So far from what I've done in the campaign, I stole that cannon in the beginning of the game, so I've just been kind of wiping people out. But what I did see was, I mean, I feel like the NPCs were pretty good. Like, it was, you know, your usual good Halo enemies. Don't like YouTube, but they're better for streamers than Twitch. I wish YouTube had a better UI. The stream is looking better on YouTube. I mean, who would you trust to get you the best video feed? The company that's been hosting video for 16 years? Or the small little company that's been streaming some stuff for the last 8 years? Does Twitch let you go above 1080p yet? Or is it still locked to that? Also, it is freezing in this room. They were really reworked from previous games. The hope was they felt smarter, more advanced. Sounds like they're just able to mock them up though. No. So what I was doing in the game was I found there's this cannon in the beginning of the game. It's like an anti-vehicle cannon, not supposed to be available to players. Some reason you can equip it, and I did. And I've been running around with it for hours, just wiping people out. The actual AI I've had good experiences with. In fact, when I'm playing against AI in multiplayer against bots, they feel like players. It feels like they used the Forza Drivatar AI or something and made it so that Halo AI plays more like humans. They did do that. This song is so sick. Okay. Yeah, I'm guessing, I'm hoping that they like teamed up with Playground Games and used some of that Forza AI magic that they do and put it in Halo. Feel like there's less compression on YouTube. That might be it might be the case, yeah. You can go to 1080p, but you have to stop at 1080p on Twitch, right? You can't go to 1440p. No, it was reworked entirely at 343. See, that's weird. If you have two companies putting out AAA games that have the best AI in the industry, why would you have them both develop separate systems for it? There we go. All right, we found our destination. It's such a beautiful area, this place. I could literally just listen to music and stare at this game for hours. It is like this game is so freaking janky and I've never played anything more peaceful. Gosh. And that's what does it. And that's like, it's this weird mental thing that's like, yes, this game is so janked and scuffed and it's taking so long, and the fact that it can impress me so much at that point, that's why I stick around. It's like, I don't know, there's gotta be some kind of phenomenon for it. I feel like that's how this metaphor might make people a little bit angry, but I feel like that's kind of how America is. I'm like, man, America's got this going on and this going on and this going on, and quite honestly, I'm sick of it all, but you know, like there is some reasons to stick around here. It's like the same thing, and I can't get away from Star Citizen, no matter how much it pisses me off. I'll just come and play it for 30 minutes. And I'll be like, okay, well, I mean, nobody else is doing this, so what else am I gonna do? Stockholm Syndrome? Isn't Stockholm Syndrome... Isn't that... Wait, what? Stockholm Syndrome is when you love your abuser? Is that it? Actually, then I would agree with that. And Mike L1 has the prettier prettier and brighter gas clouds. I'll have to check that out. What color are they? Relating to your abuser, right? Right, yeah, okay, yeah, I can agree with that. Star Citizen. That's perfect then. Yeah, Star Citizen like beats me to a pulp. And then it'll just like come and hug me and be like, but look at how pretty I am. Look at all these colors and lights. Look how much fun you have. Yeah, but shut up! Shut your mouth! You don't care about your cargo. 30Ks are the best. Ugh. I'm sorry, I shouldn't joke about that. But seriously, Star Citizen can be rough, but I can never stay away from it. Yeah, the ship details are incredible. Your ex-girlfriend and baby mama all in one. In all seriousness, for anybody who has trouble with that, I am very sorry, and I hope you're doing better. I hope you're able to get into a better situation. Got a lot of experience with that. Not on my own end, just being aware of it. And yeah, I would like to take a moment talking about such a serious topic to say that, like, people, if you know somebody in that situation, reach out to them, help them. A lot of times people don't realize they're in that situation. Or at least offer help. Don't like force them. But anyways, let's get our refined goods. Let's make some money. The constellation Andromeda is what sold me back in 2016. The Connie's always been kind of the Star Citizen ship for me. I don't like it. I don't really like the look of it. I think it's a pretty poorly used ship in terms of space, especially when you put it next to something like a 400i, but when people say Star Citizen, Roberts Space Industries, like the Constellation is the game I think of, or the ship I think of. Maybe the Aurora, usually the Constellation. Still hate how blue the Mobiglass UI is. It's not too bad on my screen. I don't even know what my screen settings are right now, though. You love it, it's your go-to ship. No, hey, no hate, man. The Connie is a useful ship. I just don't like it. Like the look of the Connie's exterior, hate the interior. Yeah, I think I can get behind that. The exterior gets me more than the interior. Almost impossible to see what's going on when you're in an abusive relationship. Yeah. Yeah. And then the worst of it is that, you know, the person who you're with can always, I mean, when they're the only feedback you have emotionally and mentally, then clearly it's very easy for them to control what you believe. You're only wanting the Phoenix for the passenger loop? Are you going to use it in the next patch if they drop the passenger gameplay in there? What about the Connie do I not like? It feels too squished. It feels very squished, which is part of the RSI style. RSI is a utilitarian company, so it makes sense. It's not necessarily my saying that it's a bad ship by any means, but I don't think that they do a good job on the interior of making it feel a little bit more spacious, except the Phoenix. The Phoenix does a good job of it. But the Andromeda, the Aquila, and to some aspects the Taurus, actually completely the Taurus, their interiors feel rather Granted, it's really only the back that changes for the Phoenix. It's where I spend most of my time anyways, though. But yeah, that's RSI style. You see it in all their ships. The Aurora is like that. It's a little squished on the inside. The Mantis is a little bit better, but the Connie is like that too. And I'm sure the Bengal interior might be like that. I think it might be a thing with older RSI designs. Because the Mantis is better. The Nautilus from its interior pics looks a little bit better. Nautilus or Perseus? Which one's the RSI ship? I can never remember. Pad 11. All right, yo. You're really drilling into my head with that song. Nautilus is Aegis, so I'm thinking of Perseus then. The NPC taxi mission doesn't even have any progress tracker item linked to it. I wouldn't bet on it. I doubt that they are going to put the mission on there. I don't know, actually. Did they put the infiltrate and defend missions on there? Because there is... Remember that there is the... in the AI section of the progress tracker, they do have tasks for AI to be able to board ships. So that might be all they need. I don't know, though. The narrative team would be working on mission dialogue and stuff, so I don't know. But I can't imagine they put it on the release view if they didn't have some inkling of the chance it would be there. Hopefully it is. Polaris is, yeah, that's RSI. Is the Perseus not? I guess they wouldn't name their ship in that style. I feel like there was another big RSI ship besides the Polaris and the Bengal. Do I think they'll eventually start doing Mark II versions of ships? I hope so. They have that for the Hornet, where they have different generations of the Hornet. I hope they would do it, though. It'd be nice if they brought back, like, the old 300 style, the old Avenger, and just, like, said, hey, these are, you know, prototypes or old outdated versions or something. Perseus is RSI. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thought I was going crazy. Okay, we've hit our Arkel 1, made some good progress. Now we're taking it home. That's right, folks. Most good citizens would take this to the local area because local goods go to local businesses. But I'm a scammer and a horrible person, so I'm gonna outsource it all the way back to Hurston. It's both? Okay. Perseus was revamped, though. I got you. Great to see a streamer that is showing how fun game is to delve into a deep topic. Props. Thank you, Starbuck. But this game to me is just teaching the game. I don't know. It's more fun to talk about this game than to play it right now. It's more fun to talk about it while playing it. Sorry? No problem. No worries. Perseus is as old as the Retaliator, but it was redesigned. Okay. Good businessmen transported as far away from the source as possible for money. Oh, Dasek. Attaboy. Oh, looks like we got a raffle started. Starbuck, re-7 up. 6 months on now for the support. Thank you so much, Starbuck. I appreciate that. Don't like the wasted space on the bridge of the Connie. That's a fair point. Could say the same about the 600 though. Okay, this song sounds way too hype. Nope. Nope. Stop that. God, I need to break all of this stuff up. Wish I had more time to put together music playlists. It's like the most just extra task there is out there. The tally's been a beast lately. For anybody who's getting introduced to the game, who's learning more about it today, the Retaliator is a ship from Aegis. Not much bigger than this one, to be honest. Skinnier though, and longer. But it is basically a missile boat, torpedo boat. And it has these massive torpedoes that can help you take out capital class ships. because the game plays out in kind of a chess format. At least they want it to play out in a chess format, where you might have a big capital class ship with a lot of turrets that can cover a lot of ground, but you also might have that small single person ship that can come in and take that thing out if it's stealthy enough. So the Retaliator is just one of those specialty ships. Please help, I'm drunk. Should I download PTU or update live? What do you want to do, Mact? I would say just update live and keep going at it. Might as well make some money and progress. I think we'll get the PTU dropped within the next 2 days. Probably tomorrow or Friday. You like the wasted space on the 600. Feels like luxury. You got enough space to waste. All right. Our last errand to run today, guys. We've been, man, today was a day. We did all the things. Stay drunk. There you go, Mac. Here's your ultimate advice. Looks like we just missed the sunset. Why are you drunk on a Wednesday? Hey. No, Hayden. Sometimes Wednesday is that day. To be honest, me and my wife almost had Bellinis yesterday. Sometimes you just got something to celebrate or something to do. And then, you know, sometimes you just maybe drink a lot. Also, technically Wednesday is kind of my Friday. Today is mainly my Friday. I usually finished most of my work for the week on Wednesday nights or Thursdays, and then I will start my work for the next week on Friday and Saturday, just because the videos would usually release Fridays or Saturdays, so I want to have them done by Thursday or Wednesday. Speaking of which, by the way, for those of you who are supporters, like I was saying, Patreon members and YouTube channel members, actually, you guys get different perks for being supporters of everything that I do here. And one of those perks is you can sit in on my Okay, this music is very loud. God. One of those perks is you can sit in on my podcast live and listen to it be recorded. And then afterward, you have the chance to ask both me and my special guest for the day questions that you would like to know. So a couple weeks ago, we had Board Gamer. Last week, we had Corsair, the runner of the Daymar Rally. Last month, we also had Citizen Kate, Sexy Biscuit. I've brought on Witchspace. I've brought on different people from the community. Astropub, Execute. Next month is Morphologists. This week, we'll be bringing on Salty Mike. So it'll also be early. We'll be doing the podcast tomorrow. So if you would like the chance to sit in on that, listen to what we're going to talk about, yes, you can expect there to be salt. We will be talking about some critical stuff with CIG, as well as just what's going on in the game in general. But if you'd like to watch that live and get the chance to ask questions and discuss afterward, definitely check out our Patreon page. Consider becoming a YouTube channel member. Who knows? Maybe you'll come on the podcast or something. I don't know. Yeah, Wednesday may be the weekend. On the roadmap, you can click on the items, and it has a link to the progress tracker. And that one doesn't. Ah, I see. That is an interesting point. I wonder why they put it on there. Rescue and transport mission. Oh! They have the task for transport mission. Okay, well, as long as they have the task for transport mission and they've got the AI behaviors for planetary navigation and moving in and out of ships, it sounds like they'll have everything they need for it. You saw me on Mike's podcast? Yeah, on his channel. I've been wanting to get him on on my own podcast. He got me first. Now I'm getting payback. Should be a good talk. These are such intense songs. What is... There we go. That's got to be calm. Literally a song called Morning Sunbeams. Oh, it's super repetitive though. You love the podcast. It's your new top podcast to listen to. That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool to hear. Thank you. That's awesome. The podcast is something that like kind of came out of left field and caught me by surprise. I didn't know I was going to enjoy it so much. I didn't know it was going to go well. I didn't expect it to do what it did. And people have been enjoying it, and it's kind of been coming together in terms of format. And I'm hoping that by the end of this year, we're going to be starting to bring on developers from different studios and stuff like that. And we'll have some real good insight. Some real cool gamer news. Sorry, you guys can hear my... Yeah, let's just drop back into the lo-fi. That's a good call. It's much easier. I don't have to monitor it. This is all just so overly intense. Yeah, we use Anchor for the podcast. It makes things a lot easier. I actually used Blueberry as my first host, and they made things very difficult. Very difficult. Anchor was just ba-bam, bing, bang, you know? Like, they made things work. I made a dumb decision here. I should have just gone straight to the business. The interview style is great, and the guests have all been interesting. The guests have been the best part. I love it when we get a guest who has a lot to say. Because to be quite honest, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I've never given an interview. I mean, I've probably given like some sort of informal interview before, but I've never been in a position where I've had to like get and present information to people in this format. So I've been blown away at how well it's been going, and I love when people come on and they can, you know, take some of that burden off. Dave giving out a $10 super chat. Thank you. That is the first support on YouTube today, Dave. Thank you so much for kicking that off. Appreciate it, especially so late in the stream. You were awesome, my friend. Can't wait until we get some better alerts on this stream for when people do stuff like that, so I can acknowledge you a little better. Ooh, and a new subscriber to the podcast. Thank you. It helps a lot when you guys subscribe and interact on Anchor, Spotify, or Apple. Those services, when they get reviews or they get rated, or you subscribe to them or anything at all, when you share links to those sites, for some reason they pop off way bigger, way better. That's what happened to us in December. Something happened to your computer? No problem, Mac. What the? Okay. Sorry. Just jumped to a different album entirely. That was weird. Giving that shout out to Mikael. Mikael bounced a while ago. Cool guy, really knocked it out of the park today though. In response to why you're drinking on a weekend, you're a fisherman and you take what you could get, and the weather is shit tomorrow. I feel you, dude. No judging either, man. Sometimes you just gotta have a drunk day or a night or whatever. Health in moderation, yeah? That's what I always say. I love myself a crumble cookie or two, but I promise I'll only have 2 a day. Only 2. Does anybody else have crumble cookies where you are? Anybody else been blessed with that kind of goodness in their life? If not, let me know and I'll see if I can send you one, because nobody should be without that. That's how you felt, dude. Sometimes that's just how it be. Bottle. All right. Let's see what we made. So remember, this is all from mining. So technically, none of this cost me money to pick up, except for the, you know, the materials and stuff that we got. Corundum. Okay. Overall, it looks like we made 100,000 UEC. How long did it take us, though? Does anybody remember how many stops that was? It was like 3 runs, probably like... Probably like, why do I have quartz? Literally, it's almost 1 unit per UEC. That's nothing. Okay. 103,000 of that came from one thing. That's why you don't pick up anything but Quantanium. You have a drinking trick? If you drink, you'll break out an orange jumpsuit. Some people know their limits. After you started Quantanium mining, can't do anything else. Yeah, that's how it be. The quant is where it's at. We're all quant sluts. Filter XL for the win. All right, I'll give it a run next time, Cliff. I know you were saying that when we were mining. I'll tell you what. Next time we do a mining stream, we'll go out with the filter and we'll see what we can do with it. Yeah. Keep in mind though, so last mining stream, how much we made was 100,000. You guys remember that? Remember that, and we will go and we will get the next stream, and I guarantee you we'll make like 3 times as much. All because of that filter XL. Back to the city. Mitch, what's up? Go Mitch yourself was on the podcast too. Make sure to check out that episode if you have not. One of the things that I definitely want to do is try and include people from the community. Oh, that reminds me, actually, since I've got like a good couple hundred of you, actually I think it's like just 150 of you or so, sitting here listening, how about I put out this call to you? Because I've been looking over the past couple of weeks. I'm looking for somebody. Anybody knows anybody like this who might be interested, please put me in touch. I am looking for someone who either has run or analyzed and studied businesses of over 200 employees to try and bring them onto the podcast, right? Have a sit down and talk about the Star Citizen model, the history, and the financials, and actually have a decent discussion about this age-old question of, oh my God, this game has made $400 million and this is where it's at, right? Because every time I hear somebody say $400 million, no game, they're never talking about the fact that the business was built, that the engine was worked, that they had to fly all these people all over the place, do all of this training, all this stuff. So I want to find somebody with good financial background who's unbiased, who can talk to me about that and put that out there. If you know anybody at all who either might be that person or know someone like that person, please help me out, please. This is becoming very difficult. I'm trying not to reach out to people that I know in real life just yet, because I want to see if I can find somebody with any sort of connection to the community, but probably in the next couple weeks I'll do that. What passive modules would you recommend the most off the top of your head? Well, the filter apparently is pretty good, but I would also pick up something. It depends on what laser you're using. If you're on a Helix, I'd pick up something for some stability. If you're on a Lancet though, maybe something for a little more power, but the filter sounds like a good choice as well. You're not that person, but you've worked on AAA games with 500 million plus budgets. Well, I mean, that is at least something. Maybe we could talk more about that, Cliff, if you want to send me a message. Get a little bit more on your, get a little more opinion on your insight. You tried and can't get the hang of, or possibly don't like, mining. When not bounty hunting at 140k per hour, I do a drug run loop at 120k. Well, it's tough. I mean, if you're only looking at the money aspect of it, then it's hard to continue to do mining. you're going with the Lancet and the Prospector, I would definitely get a passive attachment that boosts your power a little bit. In fact, I would get an active attachment. I get a Surge. So I usually go with the Lancet. And just for, you know, just so you know, I usually go with a Surge, an Optimum, and a Stampede. You could probably switch that Optimum out for the Filter, and that would be a little bit more efficient for you. But Surge is a good one to have with Lancet. Catch you later, Cliff. Thanks for hanging around, man. That actually kind of marks it as a good enough time for us, I think, guys, to call it overall. Yeah, I think it's been like 4 hours. I think that was a decent introduction to the game, though. We didn't go over a lot of stuff. We didn't go over everything, but we definitely touched on a lot of like the little things. Working inventories, transporting yourself, moving across the system, getting to see different moons and planets. This was like a pretty solid overall introduction to the game. We got to do some cargo hauling, got to do some exploration. We didn't do any combat. We didn't do any mining. We didn't do any group play. We didn't do any missions really, but we did some stuff. I thought it was solid. The question is how much money is left and how much more is needed. There are reasons why they are pushing their monetization so hard. Oh, for Star Citizen? Yeah. And I think that's a pretty big topic to look at, is that they are clearly pushing marketing more and they're pushing ship sales more. I don't like it, and I would like to know why. They're also expanding a lot more, and fast and hard expansion means trying to make more money, which can be worrying. So I'm keeping an eye on that. And we'll be talking about that in the podcast tomorrow, me and Salty Mike. So if you are a supporter, again, like I said, either Patreon or YouTube channel members, guys, it means a lot if you sign up to help support this all, and you get to sit in on those podcasts as you will. Good per usual. Glad I caught it. Glad you got to hang out. Anybody who didn't catch it live, I hope you will in one of these coming weeks. Pear character turning around waving his hand saying, "Hey you," while lowering his glasses. Well, thank you for the super chat, I think, or super sticker, whatever. The support. Go Mitch. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You and everybody else who has made this a wonderful stream and has hung out the whole time. Thank you all. Guys, I will see you again. Let's do this another time. I had a good time. Hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, folks. Catch y'all later. What the? Why is that there? Get out of there.